game. Sick. Be alive. Okay, that was weird. Are we alive? We're alive, okay. I don't know. I think that was like half Twitch. I think that was Twitch. Because like it went down and my Streamlabs said nothing, and then like a minute later it said attempting to reconnect. But like it didn't say anything about it like dropping frames or like anything on my end, so I think it was a Twitch thing. Where's the fudging house that you go into and fly around in? Because I know that's somewhere. This has been wacky lately, so I wouldn't be surprised, yeah. They were bought out by an evil mega corporation and it still doesn't work. Is there something over there? I'm gonna die again. I did like how it was like a frame from not dying earlier because I was like on the box and drowning. I'm still mad about that. Is Amazon an evil corporation? Well, they are trying to put like everyone out of business and they're buying everything. So they're kind of trying to create a monopoly, and a monopoly is kind of evil, so I don't know, man. I'm not going to claim to know much more. I'm not going to claim to know a whole lot about it, but people who know more than me say it's evil, and everything that I've heard from it seems to back up those claims. Where the fudge is the place where you can fly? It's not in here. There's like one of these warehouses in here that you can fly in. Do I have to like push a button to open it? When the stream died, I watched the latest VOD channel played the 360 version of Minecraft. That is how I ended the stream, because it's like, well, I've screwed around in Mad Monster Mansion, and I don't want to end this stream on an entire downer, so let's just screw around in Minecraft for like 20 seconds. Speaking of which, my dad bought this controller with a way to get the hard drive data off my 360 onto a new one. Sick. I still need a new controller, Xbox controller, but because I still have tape. I used new tape. You notice that it's not disconnecting anymore. I think it was the way I had it taped. Or either of the batteries, because I replaced both the tape and the batteries on the controller, and it's not doing that anymore. So it has to be one or the other. I checked all these boxes, right? These boxes aren't even like on the water. And I definitely did check all of them. I might be crazy. I might be hallucinating the boat box. Or it might be over there and I can't get to it. Although I don't see anything over there. Who knows? I'm sure it's not. Maybe it glitched out of existence like the notes, like an entire like effing area of the game. Monopolizing everything can be bad. Can be considered evil, but I don't know. Amazon has cool stuff, so it's really a loss. I mean, the reason Amazon is monopolizing everything and putting everything everyone out of business is because they just have the best thing, right? Like, there's no other website on the planet where you can, like, get literally anything, like, 2-day shipping. Like, if you know, like, anything, like, there was, like, some video that was, like, one of those, like, Wikipedia videos that just had a bunch of information. And that was, like, they did one on Amazon. And basically it was like, yeah, they just own a bunch of planes and a bunch of locations. And that's how they do it. They just have planes flying. They just have cheap cargo planes flying constantly. And it's a really intricate system that is not easy to replicate, or especially if you're not a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Be better, everyone else. not that internet companies are necessarily like internet shipping companies are necessarily guilt-free too, because they also put like they're also putting like normal stores out of business. It's like with Blockbuster, everyone was sad about everyone was sad about Blockbuster going out of business. And my mom, who remembers like mom and pop video stores, is still bitter. Like, oh, well, why is everyone sad about Blockbuster? Because Blockbuster put all the mom and pop video stores out of business. So, you know, it's like divine retribution that Netflix is doing the same thing to them. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Don't eat me! Yeah, I went in this room. 3-1-2-1-1. 3-1-2-1-1-1. Since I have such an awful memory for some reason, let's just do that immediately. So at the end of the day, you know, you can't take punches, don't throw punches or something. I don't know, man. Don't kill unless you're prepared to be killed. The story here is that no one will ever be happy. I think the story is just that you have to constantly innovate or you will be replaced by someone who can. People like convenience, who knows? I'm still looking for that mysterious, like, place that the legends foretold. This boat reminds me of a similar boat in Skyward Sword for some reason. I don't know why. Skyward Sword also had a boat level, which was like the best level. And I definitely got everything out of here. At the end of the day, take your fucking package. Also that Gahut. Eggs in there. Where is, like, the captain's quarters? Not here. Bum, 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 bum. Anyway, let's move on. No! Those enemies are jerks. I'm gonna die! Colors weave. Oh, colors weave into the Smash song. The thing that happens every time I start up the game. So to just hear like the first 2 notes and then just like, okay, next screen. I do like vocal songs. I wish more games did more vocal songs. I think Nintendo's finally starting to realize that, like, hey guys, people like vocal songs. We should do more vocal songs. It's like ever since Mario Odyssey, like Smash had one, and then like seems like the new Pokemon game's gonna have one. There's a lot of drama about the new Pokemon game and how it looks bad and it doesn't have all the Pokemon, and I'm like, yeah, but we're still gonna buy it, right? It's not like we're so mad that we're gonna boycott Game Freak. Because they can get away with this because Pokemon Go killed Pokemon. Because now, like, Pokemon is so popular again and just considered okay. Like, even after the Pokemon Go fad died down, like, Pokemon was still, like, incredibly popular. So then they're just like, yeah, you know, we can make, like, whatever, and then people will still make a crap ton of money off of it. And now it goes, man. Very cynical view, but hey, whatever. Rhythm heaven vocals. I should really try not to be looking at the chat and doing a weird maneuver at the same time. But here we are. For music from association, we know there's nothing for us there. What? Also, that whole thing about Square Enix having an ethics department. Like, I didn't care about Tifa or whatever before, but like, if there's like, another like a businessman that like deciding like faceless businessman deciding like Basically, my whole philosophy before was like, you know, just let the artists do whatever they want, even if you don't like it. Because, like, whatever, it's like their thing. But if that's not happening, then we have a problem. Hello. There's a loss in translation for that. People are overreacting. I suppose so. I assumed it sounded weird. I thought something was weird, and people assumed he was lying because he didn't want to take like responsibility for the outcry or anything. So they're just like, "Hey, we have an ethics department, and they're to blame, not me." But I don't think that solves anything. But if there was like a loss in translation, I should double check that. Lost in translation. Oh god, the Catherine full body flashbacks. I remember playing Catherine. I did like the first level, and I was like, I should play more of this, and I just never did. So that just this sometimes happens with me in video games. I think it was a game I was renting actually. Maybe that's what happened. Because renting's basically dead now, which the video game companies are definitely happy about and trying to encourage more of the whole renting dying. But, you know, ever since then, I've finished more video games because all the games I play, I buy them, but, I don't play a lot of games. Here's the place. Oh, this is what you're supposed to do? Sick. Maybe people shouldn't make something about an article they don't know the language. Yeah, that happens a lot with Sakurai. Because, like, Smash and Sakurai are both, like, hot topic button issues. I don't know if I'm using that phrase correctly. But basically, like, if they can get any spicy headline off of Smash or Sakurai, then, like, they'll do it. You know how it goes, man? You see that unload back there? That was funny. I think I'm out of stuff to check in this level. Guys, I'm having a very grave concern that I am out of things in this level, and I'm still missing a handful of jiggies and notes and a honeycomb piece. I still have a couple more places I can check. Blackberry 14 talk about something that happened when talking about haters and people got all pissy until it was reworded. I don't know, man. It's definitely a growing pain with the world being like more international and translation still being difficult. Although we do know a lot more, like, us Westerners do know a lot more about Japanese game development than, like, ever before, but, like, there's still a lot of, like, misinformation that gets spread around. I'll try that again, because I did not say haters. About healers. Oh my gosh, I just assumed you said haters. Saying something about haters, because I was thinking that was the controversy, is that someone on the Final Fantasy XIV development team said something about all these haters. And that was the translation bug. But you didn't indeed say healers. I should really push this monitor closer. Because that's another issue, is that it's not close enough for me to read the font. And I don't think I can make it bigger. I can try to make it bigger. Bump. I'm an old grandpa. I need my spectacles. Where the I swear there's a way to make this bigger. Chat options? Edit appearance? Mod tools? I have no idea. Stream die again? Okay, I filled a quota. I'll try hardest not to bring it up. Not for me. Try refreshing. Twitch, why are you being weird? Stop being weird, Twitch. I still can't find that room, by the way. I swear it exists. I still swear that this is a gimmick in 2E, not this game, but I might just be crazy. And then let's, wait, I still have stuff over there? I was gonna say let's free the dolphin, but let's not free the dolphin, let's do this. Jump pad. You see there I timed the beak breath. The beak breath. The beak barge or the beak peck. Whatever. Banjo's what we presume to be a back air. By the way, anyone who makes like analysis saying trying to pinpoint all the moves are like most of the time wrong, because I was like looking back at like old like newcomer reveal trailers and they're like, oh yeah, this is definitely like his back air, and it was like their up smash or something. Okay, now I'm out of things to do. Free the dolphin. Rusty bucket. I guess this is the rusty bucket, and this is its bay. I don't think I put that together. Isn't there like something on the side of the ship that says something? Am I crazy? Did I censor it? Did I censor it? Let's rescue a dolphin! Let me in. Let me in. This is where like the last of the notes are, possibly. I can't see. I'm just mashing buttons. Ahoy! I know it's been acting up since 5 AM. Did I censor my banjo? That's a fun jiggy to get. But here are the last of the notes. I'm just missing like a jiggy and a honeycomb, which I think is in that box. But where is it, dude? Where's the box? What's in the box? Why you make an entire game about something being in a box, and then at the end of the game, you just don't show us what's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? I know it's tied to the stupid mobile game, but I don't care. What's in the box? By the way, the Kingdom Hearts story has officially became uncomparable to understand when they locked essential story elements behind a Japanese-only mobile game that they never brought over to the West. That's like dead now. It's like I think they did bring it over to the West. Like they were slowly trying to translate it, but like they were only the story elements were like in timed events or something. I don't know, man. It doesn't change the fact that it's a mobile game. Why mobile game? Where's the last honeycomb? I am cheating, by the way. Unless I can just see it from up here. How? How do I get that? 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 Hello, anime lover. How's it going? Wait, what did it? Where did I come from? Union X. Still, I can't flutter jump into a peg. It's like, what the heck? What the heck, game developers? I still can't make jumps. Where is the last honeycomb? Wait, because I slept from nap. I took a nap, then slept for multiple hours. Me. Is that a new trend? Because I have a friend who just says me to everything. We were watching like a nature documentary, and they're like, "Oh yes, this panda is very insecure and prone to loneliness," and they're just like, "Me." I'm like, "Is this a meme?" It's like that meme. I found out, guys. You remember that meme? Is this a bird? I found out what anime that was from. It was like some weird, obscure, like 90s show. As I suspected, but it's nice to confirm anyway. It's been a thing for 7 years. Where have you been? I guess asleep under a rock. Here's where we're gonna look up the name of that show. Because I have it listed as a plan to watch on my anime list. And I just have it, I think it's like episode 3 for the meme, because it's from the 3rd episode. It's just Control F meme. Yes. Taiyo no Yusha Flight Bird. Flaybird. And it was like... It says my anime list page, I have it marked as being in episode 3. Because I think I watched part of that episode. And basically, like, the guy is like a alien from outer space trying to disguise himself as a human, and then he looks at the butterfly and goes, "Is this a bird?" Your mom, why are you smiling on your phone? Is it a boy? Me as a cat. It's a funny cat meme. It's a funny cat meme. I'm cheating! Mrs. Puff, I'm a cheater! Mrs. Puff, I cheated. Mrs. Puff, I'm currently cheating. Mrs. Puff, my cheating is not working effectively. It says it's by the green pool. I checked everywhere by the green pool. So nice. I literally checked everywhere near the green pool. You have no idea. I remember Tomodachi. I want them to make a sequel to Tomodachi Life. Because it's the only way that I would continue that. But, like, I don't know what they would add. I don't know what big new feature they would add to Tomodachi Life 2 that would cause everyone to get hype about it and buy it. But there's, like, several Tomodachi Lives in Japan. So, like, clearly, like, people will buy it. But if people who aren't Japan will buy it, that is the question. Put it on Switch. That's all you need, man. Put it on Switch, people will buy it. Don't gotta do anything else. Just put it on Switch. That is kind of true, though. We say that we say that as a meme. It says it's in this building. I checked this building up and down. I checked this building. I'm saying I haven't checked this building because I've checked this building. Ah, fudge. Oh, shoot, guys. Oh, no, guys. Oh, no. I'm a fool. I'm a fool and a nerd. Where's Pokey Pony? I need them to come in here and call me a nerd because I deserve it. That's pretty much all Pokey Pony does in our Discord server, by the way. It's just post Pokemon memes and call us nerds when we talk about things that aren't Pokemon memes. In case you guys want a sneak preview of what goes on in our super secret Discord chat. Let me in! Sick. Okay, that took like 54 minutes longer than it should have been, but hey, you know how it goes. I can't get out. DMing right now. Hold on. No! I was kidding. I'm gonna die. Sonic Unleashed experience.
Now you must acquire a taste for freeform jazz.
God damn it. God damn it. Literally the one thing that is good about the Sonic games, and they still effed it up. They still found a way to F it up. The ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. You know what really drives me insane about the Werehog battle music is that the actual level music is good, but you can never hear it because it's always overcast by the goddamn... I don't think that was the proper use of the word overcast, but okay. It's always like overblown by, drowned out by the Werehog music. New favorite link I've sent. Ow. I like how that guy just came up, bit me, and then left. What an ass. Blump, blump. Blump. Gah. That hole had purpose to exist. This hole has purpose to exist. I don't want to alarm you, but Werehog Jack's music plays loudly, and Bart does the Werehog death scream. Are you just making that up, or did you, is it an actual thing? Because either is possible at this point. Instant 5,000 likes. I'm assuming that's an actual thing that has been made. Sick. I do like how Simpsons is just the new SpongeBob for meme material. I was just here. Why is this like the most pointless pot? Because it's like 2 rooms away. Link it. You don't have to link it. We've seen the video. I've seen the video. Because I've seen all the parts of it, and you just explained how all the parts link together. I don't need to see it. I've already seen the video in my head. Well, if I could, I don't know who did it. Multiple battle themes for each level, yeah. You know, the Banjo-Kazooie Bridge series always made a joke of that Gruntilda was gonna kill Tooty, and Banjo was very distraught about this. But I don't think Tooty's not gonna die. She's gonna be ugly. Oh, I forgot about this aspect of the game. Because I was thinking, why didn't I just come here earlier when I had enough jiggies to put it in? And I'm like, oh, that's why you don't. Because I think you can, if they just left that pad there, you probably could screw yourself, because you could waste all your jiggies unlocking a level that doesn't exist yet, that you can't get to without like moves from levels that you can't get into because you don't have enough jiggies. So whatever. In pot, please. Don't mind me just chugging some water. So I always forget to drink when I'm streaming and not playing Smash. Because like, when I'm playing Smash, I always drink in between matches. But like when I'm playing like a game like this, there's no opportunity to stop and take a drink. Hydrate. We need a Hydrate bot in here. As far as is Hydrate bot, like, do you have to specifically add it? I thought it was just a bot that invaded streamers' channels and they were just cool with it. Which I actually like that better than a specific bot that they invite to their chat. Just a random Hydrate bot that just goes around and reminds people to hydrate. So here's the issue. I don't know where the next goddamn unlocking the level is. And also it's really goddamn hot. So I solved that issue. But the other issue is not so easily solvable. I like how these things are just dead forever. Oh, fudge! And I was not expecting that. I didn't know they came out. If, yeah. I didn't know they came out if they were underwater. But they do. I started as an invasive bot, but then people roasted the shit out of the creator to make it a side up. Also highly likely. Oh, here's the entrance. I'm an idiot. See, I generally know where it is. 640, that's not a lot of notes. By the way, I tried on my other file, because my other file had like 30 jiggies and like 300 notes, so I thought they just did the first... I thought I did the first 3 levels. But, I don't know, it did the first 5 levels like half-ass. I'm like, who the hell played this file? It couldn't have been me, because I never play Banjo like that. Every time I play this game, it's always 100%. I have no reason, like, I don't know, maybe it's like when I first got an Xbox and I was a dumb baby like 11 years ago. I might have done that, but like, I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with that file. My best guess is that my sister borrowed my Xbox and played through it and then got stuck because she's bad. Unlock the store while we have the opportunity to. So I could just beat the game right now, because this is the final level. But I want 100%. Poke! No! Yeah? I don't know what this video is. It's just a bunch of Pokemon. Also, how did I not notice Poke before? Because they were screaming nerd well before I noticed it. What's in here? Do I want to be in here? Where is this? This is in that area. What? Don't want to be in here? No, I don't. What? I don't want to get it. We don't do the dude it's poke and dude it's me like we always do. Oh shit, I forgot dude it's poke. Pastime. Flying radio controlled bats. Hold on. Pastime. Flying radio controlled bats. Again, that sounds cool. I'd do that. Undead Ed. And then... Banjo used to have a baby dragon as a pet. I want a baby dragon as a pet? What the fudge? Other than the whole dead boyfriend, that's not even that bad. That sounds sick. She made my flock to hide her rump. What does that mean? Undead Ed sounds like a Crash Bandicoot boss. I forgot that was a bit, by the way. Like, oh, Undead Ed is my favorite Crash Bandicoot boss. But I think I haven't done that since the solar eclipse in 2017. Because people are like, it's gonna be a total eclipse of the sun. And I'm like, dude, total eclipse of the sun is my favorite Metallica song. I don't know if it's a Metallica song, is it? Cursed images. Do I want to look at these cursed images? It's a Scooby-Doo Spider-Man. It looks like an old meme. Where did you find that? Okay. I activated the platform, right? I've not been 100% paying attention. By the way, this is how you activate reverse B adventures. You have to get in here without Mumbo stopping you. Yeah, and this dumps you off right here. Like, live action Scooby-Doo hasn't been a meme in like forever. Found it on Instagram, but where did they find it? Because that meme has to have been made like more than like 20 years ago. Again, this cost like 15 puzzle pieces to do. Just like something. Oh yeah, there's like another Brintilda. Cauldron butt. Putrid parrot puke. I like that. That's one of my favorites. Ghastly, what did that say? I missed it. It was like ghastly something. Putrid rat puke is my favorite smell too. Favorite color is ghastly gray. Okay. Live action Scooby movie, the one Scrappy-Doo was the antagonist. Sick. I don't think I saw that one. I only saw one and I was like, I think I only saw like half of one because I'm like, what is this? This is dumb. I'm 12, but this is dumb. I'm 12 and I'm not supposed to find anything dumb, but this is dumb. Actually, 12-year-olds do find a lot of things dumb. Like, things that aren't dumb. You get the idea. Thins and chins, I guess, is a rhyme. This is not the right room. Remember the Cutie Honey Banjo-Kazooie parody? I remember that, and then also someone posted it the other day, like on 4chan. That was good. Didn't they make another Cutie Honey series? This is a really weird thing. Like, nobody knows Cutie Honey. Unless Cutie Honey is like more popular than I think it is. It might be more popular in Japan because I think the Cutie Honey Banjo parody might have been like on Nico Nico Doga. But yeah. Yes, this is a good camera. Dude, can we do that again? I want to do that again. I liked that. I enjoyed that. I want to do it again. Here we go. Okay, anyway. Kakyoin laying an egg, okay. Anyway, I know it's hot, but I want to turn off my air conditioner because this is the best song. This is also another one of those things where like there's 4 versions of the same song. Fudging, where's the switch to open up the first level? Where the fudge is the switch to open up the first level? Okay. They make you like appreciate all this thing. I like this. This game had good gimmicks. This might be my favorite level. I don't know. It is kind of like long and difficult and a huge pain in the ass on the N64 version where you lose all your notes. And this place does have really bad note placement. But man, I like time travel and stuff. The idea of like you having technically spend an entire year in this stage, and the music's great. I'm not even attempting to sing this in the same time as the actual song, because my capture cards are gonna desync it anyway, slightly. It's the bird you have to raise. Are you referring to Kendrick? Banjo-Kazooie's child they raise. That needed a cutscene. Let's cheat. I know you can do this, I just don't know how. Because you can't, like, line it up, because you can't get the camera far enough. I don't even think it's worth it, by the way. I think it just can get you out of bounds. I think you have to do it, like, way more precise than I'm doing it. Because it's, like, really close to the wall. Shit all over the place. That's basically what I did. Where's Gobi? Isn't Gobi supposed to be in this level? Do I need to be in that water for whatever reason? Ah, this song is so good! This definitely needs to be a song in Smash. Also, the final boss themes from Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie. And, Nuts and Bolts, I think, had a good final boss theme. I can't think of any other song right now, because this song is just too good. Even the other water song's so good. You have no idea how good this Sonic song is. And the spring version is definitely the best version. Shit in the hole. Shit in the hole again. Shit in the hole again, because I don't know how many times you have to shit in the hole. So mature, I just full on laugh at farting sounds. Yeah, stop being man. A well-placed fart sound is just the funniest thing in the world. And that never stops being true, like ever. Oh my god. Okay. I thought he was just dead forever. And he wasn't gonna explode. He was just, his dead body was sitting there. I do hope Banjo-Kazooie have some sort of, like, collecting gimmick. Like, they have to recollect their golden feathers off the stage. I don't know, that'd be kind of weird. But who knows? We know almost nothing. We saw a couple of their moves, but we don't exactly, like, know how they work. No! Tried to grab that honeycomb, but that did not work. I suppose. Farts are always funny, although the older you get, the more, you need to hone your craft. God fudging... Like, not just, like, when you're a baby, like, any fart noise in any context is funny. When you're older, it's just, you can't just make a fart noise willy-nilly. I mean, you sort of can, but you have to be a little bit more precise of where and when you exactly place your fart sound. Doesn't Mumbo not transform you until, like, the very end of the stage? I also like how they nerf the flying in this stage, where it's like it's only in one part of the stage, and that's basically after you've climbed it 3 times. I don't know what those boots are for. What are these boots for? Oh, that Mumbo token, I guess. I can't see. Also, Instagram meme. I still can't see. Eviction notice, haha. I've seen that. That's like a normie meme. Get out of here, man. It's like that's like a meme my mom would post on Facebook. Step up your shit, dude. This is not amateur hour. I can't turn into a bee here. Do I want to, though? 'Cause I don't think I want to yet. I thought Mumbo was, like, also on, like, spring cleaning vacation or something. Wow, sad face. Yeah, listen, I'm only critical because I know you can improve. See, this is throwing your dog into an oven with JoJo music. See, that's funny. I knew you could improve. I only criticize because I know you're better than this, and I know I can push you to be better than you are. It's like, the story behind the Gurren Lagann and Kill la Kill scripts where, like, the writer, like, took the, the script to the first episode of Gurren Lagann and gave it to the director, and he tore it up and, threw it in his face and was like, I know you can do better, and then he did. And then for Kill la Kill, like, he wrote, like, half of the show, and then, he tore it up and then gave it back to him and be like, I know you can do better. Do it better. I forget what the exact quote was. I think for Gurren Lagann, it's like, this script doesn't make me want to jump inside a robot and save the world. And then for Kill la Kill, it was like, this script doesn't make me want to put on a sailor suit and save the world. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's basically what those shows are about. That is the goal of what those scripts aim to do. Again, I could be slightly misquoting, but I think generally that's what happened. I was attacking! You have no idea how hard I was attacking. But yeah, that's why this level can be kind of difficult, because, like, it's easy to just lose track of your health and die. Even though there's nothing in it that can... There's no, like, instant death pits or places that are particularly difficult. Psych. Does it do 2 damage? That's crazy. Play the cutscene again. Okay, here's the entrance to the tree. It's the tree level all over again. You guys remember that meme? That's like a 2008 meme that I had. And it came from Kazooie, which is a super old ass Let's Player. But basically, he did this level in like one of his first LPs, and he failed a lot at it. And every time he just failed at something over and over again. He's like, "Oh, it's the tree level all over again." But this is literally the tree level. And yes, it would have been funnier if I just said it's the tree level all over again, and the people who got it would have laughed, and the people who didn't get it would have been like, "Okay, whatever." Because explaining it, like, the people who didn't get the joke before aren't gonna get it and laugh in retrospect. They're just like, okay, now I get it. And then the people who already get it and already thought it was funny to now think that me explaining it was boring because they already knew and didn't need the explanation. See what I mean? Explaining jokes can be bad. But, like, you know, people want to be in, right? When I make the joke in the future, people will kind of maybe laugh who didn't before. And also, I fell off again. This doesn't make me want to wear a Super Skippy Sailor uniform and save the world. Yeah. If nothing else, Kill la Kill is supposed to give you that feeling. Ah! Also, I'm hearing mixed things from people who saw the Japanese screening of Pro Mare, and but I don't think anyone's saying it's bad. People are saying that they liked it, just not super duper like it, which I'm not too surprised, because with both Gurren Lagann and Kill la Kill, like when those shows first came out, people did kind of write them off as like a dumb whatever. Okay, yeah, it's a fun show, but it's not too impressive. But it wasn't until later where people started like thinking more in depth about those shows and started realizing like why they were really good. I can't get in here. Hello, Zizu. It's just better be good. Anime ending themes be like... That was really goddamn loud. That was also fat Kirby walking. I wish anime ending themes were good. Because sometimes they're really good. Like, some of my favorite anime songs do come from ending themes. But, like, just not... Most anime ending themes are like, pretty unremarkable. Also, jump out and into a thing puzzle. Or jumping challenge. That is in this game a lot. It's in this level particularly a lot. So, like, I don't know, how else you gonna climb a tree? Waste a gold feather to get a gold feather. Think about that one. Why doesn't this one have bees? I guess that'd be a little too difficult for the kids. You're making it too difficult for the kids. Have we watched that again? It's like Dr. Wily, the later years or whatever the fudge. Honus Wagner card, man! Diamond Man, a man who shoots diamonds that split off into more diamonds. Hello. I am such a shit squirrel. That's all I wanted in here. This level isn't particularly big, but you need to do it 4 times. So if you miss something, then you have to go back for the level 4 times. So let's be thorough, okay, guys? Let's be a little thorough. You know what I mean, guy? You know what I mean? 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 Here's Kendrick. Hop, please. Brock, be Yuri. No, you're Kendrick. You're my child. I get to name you. Your name is Kendrick. Canonical name is Kendrick. Ah! See, this level is kind of designed in a way where, like, if you fall, you're not gonna fall that down. You just have to redo a little bit. Never mind. Except you're an idiot. Unless you're an idiot and you mess up twice in a row. Then you... I thought I killed that guy, but that wasn't the other thing. Let's get some honeycombs. Please stop chasing me. Please stop chasing me! It's the tree level all over again. I don't know how to make this jump. I guess like this. Not hard. I do need to restock on all the eggs that I filled out on. Should I input the cheat codes right before I kill Grunty? Does this port allow me to do that? Because I know they don't allow you to put in like normal cheat codes to like unlock all the levels and whatnot. But I don't know if they don't give you the ability to like put in the actual cheat codes that you unlock. I don't know. Man, don't give me YouTube videos. I can't watch. Oh yeah, that. I've seen that. It literally popped up in my recommendations the other day. And I was like, yeah, all the voices in this game are great. Wait, there was like one in particular that I really liked. I don't remember what the fudge it was. Oh yeah, it was this thing. I don't know why that's so funny. It's just like, but he's like underwater. It's just some guy going blah, 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 into a mic, but like he's underwater. It's almost as good as the English dub Electabuzz, where it's literally just some guy going blah, 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 blah. And that's it. That's literally like the entire Electabuzz voice is some guy going blah, 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 blah. Oh my god. I should not be doing this. So let's not. Sick. What about the ukulele? What about the ukulele? The voices in ukulele? I don't remember any voices in ukulele standing out. I think ukulele like messed up on the very thin balance between like amusing to listen to and annoying. Yeah, I was talking about that the other stream, where like the bubbling voices like have been tried to have been replicated like in Hat in Time, where it's like a special option, and in ukulele. But like the issue is that like they hit a very, very good balance of just being not that annoying. Like they walk a very thin line between being super annoying and super entertaining. And Banjo always hits super entertaining, but nobody else can seem to hit it, man. Nobody else can do it right. I don't know why. Oh my god. I can't stop. I almost did not have enough golden feathers for that. I wish I had some golden feathers for this. This is some nonsense. I wish Jiggy's healed you. I think I can kill these guys for fun and profit. Mostly for profit. There's something up here, isn't there? Yeah, it's just a one-up. Screw that, man. There's a one-up over there. Like how this one-up is hidden by the camera and nothing else, because as soon as I went into first person, I found it immediately. Please die. Okay, fine. You know what? You get to not die. You get to die, actually. I love Banjo and Animal Crossing voices, but not they nonsense, but I love it, yeah. I forgot that Animal Crossing did that. Animal Crossing did that, yeah. I was gonna say Animal Crossing was different about it, but I can't really put my finger on why they were different. It was more like than blah, 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 blah. But there are some voices in this game that go blah, 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 blah. So I suppose whatever. I think the way that they did the Animal Crossing voices are different, because I think it was like it was kind of like Midna and Twilight Princess, because Midna and Twilight Princess is just somebody talking in a normal voice, but they like mixed it up. So they just took like the different parts of the voice clip and then like rearranged the order to make it something different. And that sounds like what they did in Animal Crossing too. Like I wouldn't be surprised if you could reorder the bleeps in Animal Crossing and make some sort of noise. Because like if you listen to it, it sounds like it somewhat lines up with what they're actually saying, right? Because this is just a voice clip while text scrolls by. But in Animal Crossing, like if you can notice this on the keyboard, where like if you push A, you'll hear like the voice go eep. That kind of sounds like A. So it sounds like it should technically be like, it sounds more of a language instead of just random whoops. So it's kind of similar, but it's different. There's benefits of both. Yeah, he just doesn't make a joke about eating the bee. I like how the bee is the last transformation in both games. I don't know why they decided to do it that way. Yeah? I think that was, yeah, that was Kendrick. And you can't do the fast flying in this too. I thought in Animal Crossing it's all its letters made into words. Yeah, no. I think with the alphabet, like if you type on a keyboard, I think they do say like something you can be like A and B. They do say like E, B. I'm a bee. Hello, fat bee. Been told there's a honey bear out there. Yeah, these are the notes I think I missed in my playthrough one time, and I took like 12 hours finding them. It wasn't. There's no notes in here at the moment, but like, it was like notes like the camera doesn't pan over sometimes over here if there's not an opening where you have to go here as Banjo. Is this all I have to do as the bee in this part? Because I know I have to do something in winter. But I remember the bee being kind of useless. You missed a link. I think I saw the link. I think I saw all your links. I saw the anime ending and I saw the YouTube link. Oh, I didn't see this link. Was this just like the second part of the voices? No, this was ukulele. Yeah, see, that's like annoying. I don't know what it is. It sounds more like repetitive and annoying than like anything in this game. It sounds like they didn't use enough like voice clips to make that, I guess, which I know is Hat in Time's problem. Hat in Time is like kind of like an afterthought because it's not like a main thing because all the cutscenes are normally voice acted. Here we go. This is what he does. But I don't know. It doesn't sound like as exaggerated too. It just sounds like ha ha ha. I don't know. Someone who's more proficient in noise analysis should take that out on me. Should take that one from me. Like that guy who did like an entire thing about Pikmin sound effects and trying to analyze like the things that like all the sound effects that were in the game and how they got those sound effects and how to replicate them. Anyway, let's do summer. I think there's something up here actually. But I need to be a bee again later anyway. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in here. There's something outside the level. Hey, my internet finally come back to life. Congratulations! Congratulations! But magic can't teleport 3 months into the future. I like how the enemies are shirtless. Eerie hungry now. Eerie need 5 caterpillars. Yeah, why are they shirtless? I guess it's summer and it's hot. But I don't like these things being shirtless. It upsets me. Eek, hungry animals like caterpillars. Same, dude. I like how they just turned the bees from the honeycomb into just a normal enemy. Because some are bees, I guess. I don't know why my name is capitalized, but whatever. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ah! Me. Up. I never know how to explore like the first part of this level. The first part of this level is kind of like just a big round circle that has multiple layers. I never know if I... Okay, you can just keep that Mumbo token. Well... If you really need to do that, you can do that. But it is not advised. Let's grab some honeycombs. Because these bees are not hard to dodge. I was thinking that they were, like, not worth the effort to grab the honeycomb. Where's the honeycomb? Okay. I know it was there somewhere. Are offended because they're shirtless. It's not the fact that they're just shirtless. It's the fact that they're weird, gross monsters and they're shirtless. And they normally have shirts. But they're already pretty gross with the shirts. So, you know, whatever. Just weird and gross and monsters. You look pretty strong. Can you move this? I can break it. Does that count? Wow, what strength. Come inside and I'll give you a reward. 6 months from now, because you can't climb up the slope. Weird gross monsters get hot too, I suppose so. I cannot deny that fact, I suppose. I don't know why they give you the autumn switch so early here. By the way, we're gonna say autumn from now on, not fall, because fall is a dumb name for a season. I think it's up there, actually. It's like in that plant trap. Sorry? I don't want to click on this link if you have to say sorry before I even click on it. Again! You gave me the same link! Do better! Do better! Sod. It's a Banjo and Edric drawn in a style that I think is from a cartoon, but I don't know. But the leaves fall, baby rage. You shut up! Summer doesn't And that's not all fall does. Fall do other things too, other than fall. Fall get cool. Hello, Gobi. I think if you didn't harass Gobi enough in Gobi's Valley, then he wouldn't be here. I do like how Gobi's just a reoccurring character throughout the Banjo series. He's also a reoccurring character throughout this game in itself. Like, being one of the few reoccurring characters other than, like, Mumbo and whatnot. He fell asleep. I think we have to bother him in autumn, too. It's from Johnny Test, a really bad Cartoon Network show. It's the opposite of Ed, Edd and Eddy. Cool. Sounds great. Should watch it. Should check it out. So you're saying I should check it out? Free. I fell. God, I don't. Oh God, I didn't look at that meme. Free. By the way, yes, somebody pointed out that Steve could still be one of the last 2 fighter passes. But, shut up. We got Banjo first. Listen, ignore all the other evidence. This all that matters is what I think, okay? So, get off my face. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Am I crazy, or did, like, Cartoon Network, speaking of Ed, Edd and Eddy, am I crazy, or did Cartoon Network do, like, a big, like, crossover with all their shows? Like, I don't think it was, like, a crossover, but it was, like, they had new episodes of, like, 5 different shows in 1 week, and they all, like, followed the same general plot line. Am I crazy? Did I just hallucinate that? Because I don't remember anything else of it. I remember watching some of them, because it was interesting that they did that. But I don't remember anything else. Number what, suntan? I don't know what you're talking about. Not that was a thing, I think. No, that was a thing, I think. I honestly just want Shantae and Smash, but I don't feel like she's getting in. Yeah, indie characters, like, they could get in, but, like, I don't know. I like how all the fire's out. Like, I feel like indie characters aren't that popular enough to get in no matter who they are. So I feel like even the most, like, popular... I don't know. I think another issue is that they don't have, like, international appeal, which the Smash team definitely tries to hit as well. I don't need to jump down that hole, right? I already did that, and that's where the autumn switch was. I want to close the cave story. I'm aware of that. Don't worry. And I have my own indie character that I want, but again, I don't think... I don't know, it just seems like they don't have enough international appeal, but like... That was also an issue with Dragon Quest, but like Dragon Quest was like that big in Japan and like decently okay in the West. So I don't know, man. I think Banjo was also in a similar situation where he was like he was semi a thing in Japan, but more of a thing in the West. More Instagram memes. Should really stop clicking on these and encouraging him. No, stop sending me bald and naked Pokemon. It's not funny anymore. As I laugh. Thanks, I hate it. Oh my god, there's more of this. More of these little, like, leaf pads. I really don't want that to be a reoccurring meme, by the way. Just naked or bald Pokemon. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm having difficulty sneezing. Let's climb up the other half of the tree. Peeled Gookie makes me more upset than the more I look at it. By the way, I don't know if Poke is still here, but you have convinced me on Grookey being the best starter. I have to look at the evolutions, but I think if I get Sword and Shield, I might pick Grookey. He's like orange. Fat and Charmander with no hair. Wait, was Grookey orange in that picture? Why was Grookey orange in that picture? What? I don't get it. Oh my god. You just sent me a Bart I don't want to alarm you meme compilation. Get out of here, man. PM to me on that on Twitter. I will watch it. Just not live on stream. You hear bird quacks? Oh, that's why I hear bird quacks. For some reason, I never remember like how all the parts of this level like sync up. I don't need health, do I? No. Leave this health for later because the health never despawns. Green is Grookey's hair, so getting rid of the hair meant making it orange like the mouth. Oh, I see. I hate it. I hate it. First things first, let's grab these notes. Okay, not these notes. Where are the notes? I don't want to miss them. They have to be like... Oh god. This is another just kind of bad minigame. They make you do the minigames again. Oh no. Should really be preserving my golden feathers. Try to get something with my normal B move. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I didn't see that guy. He was like hiding behind the other guy's corpse. Probably the best of Bark memes. Gulp. Okay, so I checked in there for the notes. They were not in there. If I miss stuff in this level, I will have no idea where it is. Man, I should really stop trying to do that with Kazooie. Because Kazooie's hard to do that with. But it's faster, and I want to be faster. Do I have to recollect these caterpillars? Because if so, goddamn. Yeah, I have to recollect these goddamn caterpillars. I don't remember where the caterpillars were. I think I had 3? Now, do I have to redo all the Gobi stuff also? Because he's not here. Do I have to regrow this plant? If I have to, I'll know at the end of the level. Or like by the next season. See, that's another issue about this level, is that I get the seasons mixed up. So I know that there is a worm in Mumbo's hut in one of the seasons. I just don't remember which one. It's either this or the next season. It's not winter. Winter has a unique enough color palette where I'll, like, know where those things are. Well, there's one by Mumbo's hut. There's not one in Mumbo's hut. Here's a weird thing about another weird thing about this port is that, like, the notes, you don't need to recollect the notes, but some things still, like, you need to recollect. It's like a weird level of inconsistency that removing the note collecting adds. Although you still have to, like, no, the jiggies and, like, everything else becomes permanently, like, collectible. So, like, these weird, like, off-brand things are the only things that you have to recollect. Now with the notes changed. Ah! Okay. Yeah, that was a Mumbo token and nothing else. Stupid reappearing side quests. I think this is where I died. So I think we're just gonna be here. Unless there's anything in these holes. I'll do this slowly, so we don't die. I'm saying we because I'm blaming you guys for this too. We're gonna break this open just in case that, like, I don't know, something requires of it. But, like, I got the jiggy in here, and there's no notes. Hi, cat. Why are you staring at me? Or why are you staring at my bed? It's on my bed. Now she's staring at me. Stop! You're distracting me. Just. What's over there? She just suddenly looked into the corner of the room and is now staring at the corner of the room like she saw something. What did you see? She's coming over. Get off my phone. I'll give you attention later. I'm playing Banjo. I'm playing Xbox. Give me my chocolate milk. Remember that meme? That was a good meme. Who takes a year building a treehouse? Give me those wood planks. I get that done in a month. If that. I gotta, you know what? Well, a week. Oh, fudge. Whoa, okay. I somehow saved myself after that. I'm maxed out on feathers, right? Yeah. A really small kid, apparently. Where do they live? This whole place is surrounded by an invisible wall. I'm assuming that it's supposed to be, like, more forest, so, like, there has to be houses on the other end of the forest. But that also brings into question, like, didn't Grunty make all these levels? Why do people just live in here? Like, the squirrel lives here. I don't understand. Did Grunty make that squirrel? I don't get it. They aren't the main character, therefore no invisible walls. No! I blame you for that, Mario Man. I was looking at your invisible wall comment. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Do we want to go up this way or the other way? I think this way might be faster than going up the leaves. I think I need health, actually. I do like how double jumps is just a thing in platformers, and sometimes they find the need to justify it, and sometimes they don't. Like in Smash, like half the characters in that game, like theoretically should not be able to double jump. They just can for some reason. Not that Smash is necessarily a platforming game, but it's a kind of a platforming game if you think about it. If you think about it. Killing things with eggs is really not worth it, because most things don't even take like one egg to kill. I'm back with more memes, oh no. We had a break. I am such a shit squirrel. Sucks to be you. You just fart? He's burping a lot. Discover ideas about Persona 5 game. I don't know Personas. Yelling continually shouldn't be able to jump because they go over the ledge, yeah. Fart. I think he's just belching. I don't know why he's belching. He ate a lot, I guess. Here you go, Kendrick. Give them one at a time. Do I need to feed him twice? I don't know how you feed him twice, because don't you need to, like, doesn't he sleep once? Oh, he's sleeping now. He's so beautiful when he sleeps. Sweet dreams, Kendrick. He did do a squeaky fart. I still don't know what time of day to post videos. People are telling me that you gotta do it at like midday, because by the time all the kids get home from school, it'll have views or something. I don't know. I always feel like you should post it when people are at their computers anyway, and then the message will pop up saying so-and-so posted a new video, you should check it out. Is there any reason to be in here? Did I give it everything in this season? I really wish you could tell, like, individual seasons. But there's no way to tell in my, from my knowledge. Just, the total just gives you the total for the entire level. So who knows? That guy has nothing, so I guess we're good? Minecraft frog, cool. Why is Agumon posting a picture of a Minecraft frog? I think we're done with the season. I think that's all I need to do. I still don't know where the honeycombs are, but I will probably have to look those up. As long as I'm not missing any notes, I think we're good. Oh, I also forgot about this. I don't know why the raccoon or the beaver can just climb up a wall. Remember Angry Beavers? I hardly remember anything of that show, but I remember it being good. Nerf this OMG. It's a cat and a duck fighting. Oh god. That was awful. I'm gonna go back in spring just to see if I need to regrow the plant. Because the beaver reset too after I died. So I'm paranoid that I need to regrow the plant. And I want to listen to the song again! I wasn't born when Angry Beavers was a thing. Wow, you're such a zoomer. I do like ageist memes. Ageist memes are funny. They made a passive-aggressive ending to the series when it got canceled. That's funny. I don't even know what the fuck a zoomer is. Generation Z, like people born like 97 and later, I think. Basically, people who grew up with a smartphone. Basically, I think is how most people do it. Because, like, my generation, millennials, like, grew up with technology being introduced to their lives. But like Generation Z, they just grew up with a smartphone and always knowing what the internet is. Like the internet was already a thing by the time they were born, which is like the main distinction. And then boomers is just like yeah, I think boomers is not like even a meme term. It's just what the generation is called. And then I don't know, Generation Y doesn't have any funny thing. Nobody knows what Generation Y is. "2001 baby, yeah." Most people like make fun of Zoomers for like being dumb and babies, but I do think like they understand technology and the internet more than I do. Because they just, like, they grew up with it just always being a part of their lives and always, like, being a part of their realm of knowledge and understanding. And, like, the internet was not, like, a new thing that they had to learn. It was just something that they were intuitively knew how to use. Unless you were a baby who didn't grow up with technology or internet and was born after 2000, which is likely if you were poor, but for the most part, you know, like I have a decent understanding of the internet, but like I had to learn technology and the internet, you know what I mean? Maybe not technology, because like technology existed, like, you know, like I came out of the womb with a Super Nintendo controller. But I still had to, like, learn the internet and learn about, like, what smartphones are. You most definitely know online more than me. I mean, that is debatable. I think I've learned more than I think most. Again, I don't know. I don't know you, life. But, I think I've learned more, but, like, I don't have that instinctive knowledge that I think a lot of Zoomers have. Like, I think you know more than you think you do. And you just don't realize it because you don't perceive it as knowledge. You just perceive it as being a fact of your life. You know what I mean, dog? Playing games all your life definitely helped your understanding of the internet. Video games never, like, connected people in the way that, the internet does, you know? Like, the idea that just, like, everyone, people from across the planet are able to, you're able to communicate with people across the planet consistently and well enough that you can form, like, deep relationships with them, you know? Like, you always had pen pals, but, like, you know, a letter, like, once a month, you can't really form, like, a deep friendship based off of that. I cannot kill that bird, dude. But, you know, with Skype and now Discord, you totally. Like, for sure. I don't know. It's like, fuck, I forget who said this. Probably Digibo. Because I was listening to some Digibo podcast, but, like, when Zoomers control, like, the world and, like, the laws and whatnot, like, when Zoomers run the world, when we get to that point, then we can fully use the full understanding of the internet. Because there's a lot of, like, lawmakers, like, making internet censoring laws that don't make any goddamn sense. And are squandering the use of the internet. You know what I mean, dog? Why did we get started on this topic? Mumbo's busy. Sweep many leaves. No magic today. I know, right? I hate sweeping leaves. Speaking of boomer things, I hate sweeping leaves. I hate sweeping leaves and I hate mowing lawns. Like, it's just stupid and I hate it and it's back-breaking work and the only thing it does is make the yard look nice. And I don't care about the yard looking nice. I never go out in the yard. I'm in here playing video games and watching anime. I ain't out in the yard. The only reason I do it is because I'm forced to, because the city's like, if you don't, we're gonna arrest you. More specifically, my mom, but you get the idea. Which is why, a part of the reason why I'm moving halfway across the planet into an apartment. I keep wanting to say all the way across the planet, because it is, like, as far as you can get off of the planet, but, I hate my life. Ah! I'll come back to you. After I do another loop. I don't know where I'm gonna find any more loops. Emojis are a secret code. Here's how you read, and how you read it, and how you find out your kid's doing something bad. News talks, yeah. Let's kill a bum, all that whatnot. That was my favorite. I think that was a meme. I don't even think that was like a real, like, actual news article. One was like, let's kill a bum. It's like LKAB. That abbreviation meant. I like how I convey information backwards. I blame Japanese for that directly, because Japanese is just English but backwards. I'm gonna get this note from underneath the table, yes. Is that all I need to do in here? Do you have any golden feathers? I was gonna say stop your Japanese brain. I don't have Japanese brain, I have Pokemon brain. They did a study where they're like, oh, a certain part of your brain lights up when you see a Pokemon. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah, Pokemon brain. That's what we millennials have. It certainly cannot be just like, oh, I recognize something familiar, so that part of the brain lights up because it recognizes something familiar. It's Pokemon brain. That was a really dumb study. Because what they did is they showed them pictures of random-ass cats, and then pictures of Pokemon, and then when they saw the pictures of the Pokemon, their brain lit up, and they're like, yeah, Pokemon brain. I'm like, that's not how things work. I'm gonna die. Yeah, it was actually this cluster of your brain that memorizes all the Pokemon names. It's just stupid. Yeah, it certainly can't just be a part of your brain that memorizes anything. You know, it is kind of amazing how little we know of the brain. Like, to the point where someone can just put out Like, we know so little about the brain, and everyone knows we know so little about the brain that someone can put that out and it can almost be believable. Except, other than the fact that it's completely crazy and stupid. Where the fudge are any gold feathers? How much health do I have? I don't have a lot of health. Tetris effect all over again. Oh, yeah. Wasn't there, like, a similar article? No! I wait. I'm still being sent memes. It never stops. Can't stop, won't stop. Sonic horses. I follow the Sonic Twitter. I don't know why I follow the Sonic Twitter, but I follow the Sonic Twitter. I am curious how many people I follow, because I really feel like I don't follow that much. So I get like, maybe like 50 tweets a day. Is there any way to get past this without gold feathers? Brain can't stop simulating Tetris while you're sleeping. I thought it was the fact that like you see things in real life and you try to put Tetris pieces in them. Like you see like a place that you see like a place in real life that a Tetris piece could go, and then you want to put a Tetris piece in there. And I think the same thing happened with Assassin's Creed. Oh my god, I can't. I can't, dude. Where the fudge do I get more golden feathers? I have none. I need... I was gonna say, didn't something else happen with Assassin's Creed? Where, like, you play Assassin's Creed and then you look at a building and imagine how you can climb it. So I think I played Assassin's Creed once and that happened to me. This is why another reason why I'm like leaning towards more Smash streams, because with that I can kind of get away without not paying attention to the game for long periods of time if I'm getting into a conversation with the chat or people I'm talking to on Skype or whatever. I needed to be in summer, right? I wasn't already in winter yet, right? Or fall? Was I in fall? Oh my god. Guys, I need help. With Smash, I can kind of get away with not paying attention to the game, but this is very difficult. Why is my air conditioning off? First we have Ed and Eddie, now we have I don't get it. Ness. I thought the new waifu Pokemon girl was called Nessa or something. I don't remember, dude. Well, at least dying respawned all the gold feathers. Still, I haven't played this game. Oh, this game? The 360 demo. I remember 360. I remember demos. What happened to demos? They still exist, right? And why don't I ever play them? Remember when I first got my 360, I just played demos all the time. Like, of every single game. It was great. And it was glorious! That's a double N and Nessa. I guess. That's Nessa and Nessa. Oh, like Edna and Eddie, okay. Her name was Nessa, I'm not crazy. Guys, like this post if you remember demos. Like, comment, and subscribe if you remember demos. Even though you can't do, like, some of those things on Twitch. But shut up. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the follow button, and follow me on Tumblr if you remember the demos. Where are the worms? So I know he needs like a lot of worms. I don't remember where all the worms are. By the way, no one will money match me and worm up. Oh yeah, the Switch does do demos. I remember that. I keep wanting to money match people and worm up, and people are like, no. They're afraid. They're afraid of my power. That's it. I'm off to the lava world. You'll never find me there. Because there's no lava world in this game, but there's a lava world in the second game. The F is that. You don't know about the most competitive board game in existence, Worm Up? Man, give it the times, R2. You gotta catch up, okay? Like, you're still living in 1982, okay? Wake up and go to 2019. I was trying to think of an insult, but I couldn't think of anything. Please! Stupid ass, giant ass. Money match me in Uno. Uno is actually bullshit. No, never play Uno. Dr. Peach with the diagnosis. Sick. It's like this person's channel art, not channel art, like Twitter banner art. It's just a bunch of boobs. Some good shit, dude. It is, I love it. You know what other game is bullshit? Goddamn Monopoly. Fudge. My sister is obsessed with Monopoly and makes me play it with her, and no, it sucks. It's a terrible game. Like, it's completely up to chance who wins. And then once they win, you have to keep playing for like 3 hours until they slowly bankrupt you. And then if you're doing it with multiple people, like theoretically it's fun in a big group, but like eventually like everyone will just be kicked out of the game and they can't play anymore, so they'll fuck off and do something else. And then you're stuck just slowly losing in Monopoly. It's awful. It's basically Candyland, but it takes 20 hours to lose. I hate this game. You saw me try to kill him? Okay. I got the worm in Mumbo's house. I don't think I went in Mumbo's house in this run. There might be a worm in Mumbo's house I didn't get. I don't think you need all the worms. Might as well grab all of them. You had cards. I have that exact same version of Monopoly, where like instead of like paper money, it's just like basically a debit card. And it does make Monopoly more tolerable, because you don't have to spend half the game like counting money. But it doesn't fix its core issues. It also doesn't change anything that Worm Up is the best board game. Still the hardest mashup of all time.
Making pancakes, making pancakes.
I have no idea. I haven't seen Adventure Time. I probably should. End of sentence. I was gonna make a big list of excuses of why I haven't, but just haven't, man. How it goes sometimes. How it goes. Monopoly Switch is good because it's all automated. But Monopoly as its core is broken. Because you have to wait like 5 years. Unless like the game has like a feature where like it detects that like there's almost like no way that you can bring this back. So do you want to just give up? Because I'd enjoy that option. the point of this leaf? I know it holds a Mumbo token, but still. Okay, there was nothing else up there anyway. I mean, my OCD makes me want to check up there anyway, but there's nothing up there. I can't just climb up this flower, can I? You can give up whenever if you know you lost. Not if you have an annoying sister that makes you play anyway. Like, no, you can bring it back. You can bring it back. It's, you know, I don't have that much of a lead. You can bring it back. No biggie, no biggie. You bring it back. You only $1 billion in debt. Should play an online board game. I don't know about that one. Not unless it's either warm up or chess. I haven't played chess in forever. I still want to figure out how to play effing Japanese chess. Shogi, I think it's called. I don't even remember what it's called. I think it's called Shogi, but all I know is that there's I should really learn how to play it just so I understand anime that use it all the time. Because it is a very common sport in anime, and anime likes to get into weird details about things. And most of the time they talk about shogi, it just goes over my head. Oh my god. Play Go. Which one is Go? I think it's either shogi or Go I'm thinking of. Wee. Let. Take. Nothing here for you now, bear. We've all moved out. Except there's a thing. And here are the 2 notes that I missed one time. And they were the worst 2 notes to miss. It'd be really mean if they put something in this hole other than this. Oh, they showed because of Naruto. Oh yeah, Naruto had it too. But I remember there was like wasn't there like one Yuri shogi anime that was like almost incomprehensible if you don't know anything about shogi? That could be crazy, or maybe I just heard that from somewhere. Whoa, he didn't say woo and I got scared, thinking that I died. Jump! Okay. I like standing on top of honeycombs, even though you can't see. I've had my fun. Do I want to be even on top of this? No. Where's the shit squirrel? Hanafuda. Yeah, that's another thing. Ah! Okay. But yeah, definitely like board and card games is a large thing that I'm missing out of my weeb knowledge. And I want to know more. Hello. I am such a shit squirrel. Have you seen any? I don't know. There's like one literally like right here. So I think I've seen some. I don't like this jump. I know there's like a thing right down there. And now I have to do it again because it's fun. It's fun, you see. This is like the worst placement. Please. Okay. Okay. I couldn't move the camera. Why are there frogs in autumn, by the way? I think he said he lost 8. Okay. I'm really scared of this game just throwing me down. This reminds me of the area in Tui, like in Jolly Roger's Lagoon. Or Bay. I always get Jolly Roger's Bay and Lagoon mixed up, because they're like the same thing. There's like a place where you have to drill a hole and fly to with Kazooie. I want to know all the things. I want to know all the things too. That's always my philosophy. Like, I don't care if my life is going to be worse because of it. If like my outlook of everything will be worse because of it. But no, I just want to know all the things. I will determine if knowing that thing was worth it after I learn it. I don't want other people dictating like what I should know, what is good for me to know and what's not good for me to know. I just want to know all the things. Once I know all the things, then I'll be like, yeah, okay, you know what, you were right. I probably shouldn't have known that thing. I probably shouldn't have learned that thing. But I want to make that decision for myself, okay? You know what I mean, dog? I want to know all the things. Let me know all the things. Because what if the next thing I learn is the best thing? Right? What if the next thing, the very next thing I learn is the very best thing I've ever learned in my entire life? And what if the thing I don't... Okay, maybe not the next thing I learn, but what if the thing... How many acorns do you need? There's like a worm in here. Okay, what if the thing I decide not to learn is the best thing to learn? Huh? Like, if I'm like, okay, you know what? I don't need to learn that. What if I'll always have a thought germ in my head. I don't know if that's the proper use of the word thought germ, or the term thought germ. But I always have that idea in my head of like, well, what if that was the thing, right? What if that was the thing I wanted? That's why I always try out all the things. Try everything once. No matter what, try everything once. Yes, including that thing you're thinking of. Especially that thing you're thinking of. I just want to try everything once. How would you know, huh? How would you know unless you try? Now, obviously, there are things that I have enough information available to me where I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't try that. Like cigarettes. Like, cigarettes, we all know, are terrible for you and super addicting. So, like, maybe not try that thing. How many forms do you need? Because I know enough about cigarettes, and I can take enough of an educated guess to know that the positives of trying out cigarettes, to make it very... I'm 99.9% sure that the positives of smoking cigarettes will not outweigh the negatives. You know? But, like, for most other things, like, I need to at least know. If I don't know, I need to know. I feel like it's a very over-the-top version of don't follow the crowd speech. Well, I'm saying know everything and try everything, but, like, and following the crowd is part of that, right? Which is why I watched the stupid Avengers movie, because I just wanted to know. I was like, well, maybe this whole popular dumb action movie is actually really good. And, it's just popular because it's good. And I'm like, not really. But now I know. So just know everything. I want to know everything. There's also a issue where, like, I don't have any goddamn... Oh, no, I do. I have two. I don't need it, but I want it. The fudge was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm gonna die. So like, I had this epiphany while watching anime. Well, I'm like, well, I have so many anime on my plan to watch, and I add anime to my plan to watch more often than I remove it. So like, eventually I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna still have anime that I haven't seen yet. And I just have to accept this fact. That's why I started dropping more anime, because I'm like, well, I could waste my life watching bad anime, like half bad anime and half good anime, or I could just drop the bad anime. Because even though I want to know everything, and I want to know if the bad anime is actually bad all the way through, if I watch 3 episodes and I'm like, even if I watch like 1 episode and it's miserably unwatchable, I'm like, okay, well, I think I can I can move on to something else. I'm not permanently dropping this. If I somehow live forever and they run out of anime, I will come back to this. But as long as I live a mortal life, let's drop this dumb show. Your anime list is gonna be the biggest thing you leave on this earth when you die. I know, right? And your franchise is added to Smash Brothers, and it's just a still image. Oh wait, it's a video. Sick. Good meme. I don't think there's anything else I need to do here, right? I got the... Actually, I don't think I got the Jiggy for this thing, and I don't know how. So I'm like half paying attention. I really hope I don't miss anything, but it looks like I got most things except for the honeycombs, which I'm probably gonna have to look up. Because I don't know where the sodding honeycombs are. Yeah, what the fudge are the honeycombs? I'm Mrs. Puff, I'm a cheater. Click clock wood map. Bum 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 bum. Both of the honeycombs are in winter. Okay. This map also has the Mumbo tokens, so in case you care about that. I do care, but not enough to look it up in the middle of the stream of how many Mumbo tokens are technically in the game and how many I have. So I'd be curious of how many I missed throughout the run. Except this is not even the same run, because Mumbo tokens are definitely something that are not synced up with my replay of this. Hut, that's my contribution to the topic. I can't speak, by the way. I was born without the ability for speech. I'm close to getting a new microphone, because I found a cheaper audio interface that's only 40 bucks. So I should probably just get that. Because, like, a good microphone with a bad audio interface will still sound better than a bad microphone, right? So probably, like, the next anime video I make will be recorded with a better microphone. Not the slime video that's coming out tomorrow, because it's already made. It's made, it's done. That video took way longer than it should have. Because, like, theoretically, I think I timed it. Like, I figured out, like, that it took, like, 5 or 6 hours to write the script. Which is probably also longer than it should have been. Because I had to rework the script several times. And then, like, an hour and a half. Because I was listening to, like, a Toho Cafe song. Sound CD or whatever album. While editing. And, by the time I finished editing both the audio and the video, I had watched, like, 5 hours of that, album. So in total, it took me, like, 11 hours. Which shouldn't have which shouldn't have taken 3 weeks. But, you know, it did. Because I get easily distracted. Wow, that sounds like gulping. Guh-huh? Oh, yuck. Yeah. I see Sora and Gino in this video. I see. That was from, like, audio. What the fudge was that audio from? Oh yeah, it was like audio from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. That's like the worst titled show in the entirety of the world, but it was pretty good. No, it's not just Billy and Mandy. It's the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Icy water takes double air. There's also a 1-up in this area that I don't know why you would want. Because it definitely will kill you unless you can swim like perfect. Just call it Billy and Mandy. No, you have to call it by the full title. People are like, oh, light novel titles are the only dumb, long titles in existence. And I'm like, nah, dude. Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Hello. I don't usually get visitors in winter. That's it. What are you out of your mind? That's a good title. It's a long title! It's a very long title. Long titles can work if that's the joke. And I think that's kind of supposed to be the joke, but I still kind of don't like it. Why are you guys getting so defensive over the title? I said it's a good show. I just am not a huge fan of that title. I'm gonna fudging die. I'm gonna die. So, I'm dead. And, yeah, that's cool. I'm dead. One of my favorite jokes in, we're gonna call it Billy and Mandy. One of my favorite jokes in that show is, one of the characters is just the Grim Reaper, and, at one point, he just said, "What are you trying to do? Scare me to me?" Instead of saying, "Scare me to death." Great. It's a good pun. By pun, I mean, dumb joke. Wasn't there, like, there's something in here. What the fudge? I thought there was, like, another honeycomb in here. Please? I'm gonna die again. This is how I die. Bum, 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 bum. You have to leave this level as a B. How do you leave this level as a B if he's not here? I guess you just have to go back. Hello. Mumbo's on vacation, you hairy fool. Come back in spring. I guess that's your hint to come back in spring. Why is this honeycomb box talking, by the way? I thought they don't normally talk, but they do, like, talk. I guess he's also a reoccurring character? How do you feel about a stand being called Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap and its location named Filthy Acts at a reasonable price? What? I have no idea what you guys are talking about anymore. Guys, literally I have no idea what you guys are talking about anymore. Do I have to kill these guys again? By the way, I had just as much trouble killing these guys on my second playthrough as I did my first. I think I died to them, actually. During my repeat playthrough. Because I can't aim this stupid beak barge in this game! There's a reason why they overhauled it dramatically in 2E. Well, they didn't overhaul it dramatically, they just, like, made it significantly more controllable. Animes have dumb long names, they do. I'm not denying that fact. Most anime have dumb long names. A certain magical index, for example. That podcast is never happening, by the way. It's been like 6 months since Yish and I have seen that series. So I think we might just decide to kick it. And also Accelerator's coming out, so I feel like nobody would really, like, would be more interested in that at this point. But I still have, like, a couple notes, so, like, if R2 and Yish really want to do it, then I'll still do it, but, I don't know, man. Let's see. If not, I could just, like, I don't know. Because I don't have that many thoughts. But I could probably squeeze out an hour-long podcast, I'm not gonna lie. Because I do have some things I want to say about the show. You know what I mean, Doug? Do I want to fly up this tree and then walk down it, or should I just, like, climb up it? Oh, goddamn you. I think that was one up here. I don't know if I need to kill all of them, but I hate them. Tashiga motenai no wado kangai demo meta wa warui. I can. Dude, I have the ability to know what that is, to remember what that is. Oh, Watamote? You mean Watamote? Isn't that still going? I think it was on hiatus for a while, like the manga was on hiatus. But I have very mixed feelings about that show. Cause like it was supposed to be like difficult to watch and cringy. And kind of like I've been there, man, and I don't want to be reminded of when I was there. You know, but that's kind of the point. That's kind of like why it's fun to watch, is because like, oh yeah, I remember when I used to be this cringy, but I'm like, I'm still kind of this cringy. It's still a little part of me. It's still a bit a part of me. You know what I mean? Everyone's been there. I think it's just like half that, like, oh yeah, I used to be like that, but I'm like, I'm still a tiny bit like that. Which makes it a little difficult to watch. I think if I rewatched it now, I would probably enjoy it more, because I'm even less like that now than when I watched it. That's why I like Chinibyo. Chinibyo, yeah, I don't know. I don't really categorize those in the same, like, idea. But they are kind of, like, based off the same thing. But, the girl in Watamote is just socially awkward. And it's hard to watch. And, the girl in Chinibyo is just, cute. It's just cute about it, you know? I don't know, I never really crossed my mind to think of those two shows as like kind of approaching the same thing but in a different idea. But yeah, I don't know why. I think I compare anime a lot in my head. That's why a lot of my like videos are like, if not directly comparing an anime to something else, I'm like tangentially relating an anime to other anime. Yeah, no, I definitely did that in the slime video. I don't want to spoil a 5-minute video, but I did that. I had like 1 or 2 lines in there where I did directly relate the slime anime to another one. But again, it's mostly like tangential. By the way, have I ever mentioned that? Ah, fudge, I'm dead. How the fudge do I get out of here? Not like that. Dehydrated Great Canyon is my new favorite meme. With the SpongeBob one. Is that the SpongeBob one actually? That you just linked? Someone say chocolate? Yeah, it's like half the SpongeBob one. I don't know where that picture came from. Like, I've been trying to figure out who made it originally, but I just see it reposted so much, I have no idea. And the first time I saw it, it was under a Twitter link that just said, my cousin sent me this. Like, did that guy's cousin make it? Don't get it. Anyway, I was just gonna say, I'm surprised that one of my, all my anime videos have, like, relatively low views. There's, like, some, like, I think the dubbed anime of 2013 and 2014 have, like, a couple thousand views, but everything else has, like, close to, like, 300. But, like, of the new age of my anime videos, the Captain Falcon video is actually the most popular. Which I'm really surprised is that it's more popular than, like, the top 10 videos. Because, like, it was the top 10 videos, so, like, why, what the fudge? Why y'all care about the weird, obscure F-Zero anime? Probably because, like, I don't know. Captain Falcon, people like Captain Falcon. Who knows? I think for what it's worth, I did do a good job of like being like, hey, look, you're like Captain Falcon from Smash Brothers, right? Well, remember, he had an anime. It's cool, right? I'm working on it. I just need to make more of them. I hit that, right? I don't remember what that did. It was the only reason I don't think I hit it. But anyway, I also figured out how tags work. Because I still had, like, bad tags for, like, the longest time. So, like, I think I still had, like, I had, like, my old, like... I haven't updated my, tags since, like, the Brawl bloopers days. So, like, there were a lot of, like, really outdated tags. So I redid all of them, and I looked up a bunch of, I just basically looked up how to YouTube tags on Google and clicked on a bunch of links and figured out how tags work, and then I re-tagged a bunch of my old videos. What does this mean? Banjo-Kazooie mains talking to each other like, I have this meme! Oh god, never mind, I don't. Hold on, I do have a version of this meme. I do have a version. Hold your horses, I have a version of this meme. It's a good meme. Man, I'm still very mixed on Darling in the Franxx. It is... I don't know. It's bad. I mean, it's bad. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I watched it and I kind of enjoyed it. What I really don't understand about Darling in the Franxx is that people are like, oh yeah, it was good and it got bad. And I'm like, what show are you guys watching? What show are you guys watching? It remained a consistent quality throughout the entire thing. I was waiting for the train wreck. I was looking forward to it. And then I got to the end and I was like, wait, where's the train wreck? And then I looked it up and I saw the episode that the director got death threats over, and I'm like, he got death threats over that? That was nothing! You guys are babies! Literal babies! If you're gonna send someone death threats, at least do it over something better than that. Probably one of your favorite... Probably one of my favorite of your gifts. I know, it's a good gift. I don't know. I think I gave it like a 6 or a 7. Hello. Hello, music. I don't know why one of the stop and swap eggs was just on this table. They kind of ran out of places to put stop and swap eggs like halfway through. Because the first couple of levels have like special like rooms for them. But then they just kind of stopped. Send people that killed people death threats. How about nobody sends anybody death threats? How about that? Can we just do that? That sounds like a good idea. I can't get in that. Yeah, that's closed up. I'm still like missing crap. Whee! Yeah, mighty eagle at last. Watch me as I fly into the sky. Thank you for raising me, guys. You were really great parents. How about people just be nice to people? But yeah. I would get more into details about Darling in the Franxx, but like, I don't know. Most of the like the part where people say it got bad was like at the very like end. So I don't want to get specifics, but like if you've seen effing a show like Gurren Lagann or Kill la Kill, then like yeah, that's where it's going. You know what I mean? I don't know. Darling in the Franxx is okay. It was a watered down Gurren Lagann / Evangelion, but like watered down Evangelion is still, and Gurren Lagann is still like pretty aight. You know what I mean, dog? Ah! Okay, what Jiggy and honeycomb am I missing? Actually, I know what Jiggy I'm missing. I don't know what honeycomb I'm missing. It's somewhere in this part of the world. Don't know where it is. Who's this cringe little kid? Is this me? This is definitely me. Oh, hell
Hello,
yeah.
and welcome.
Great. You know, it is taking most of my willpower to not delete those videos, because I'm like, eh. But I did unlist them. I didn't unlist them because I don't like them, because I keep getting effing comments on those videos being like, oh, you should do more Brawl bloopers. I got comments like those every other day. And I still get comments like those on sometimes with them unlisted, but they don't happen as frequently. But I have them like unlisted and like linked in the playlist of my channel, so like they're still accessible. You just have to do a little bit of digging if you want them. I could also just make a new channel, but I'm also too lazy to do that. So I just unlisted all of them. Specifically Brawl, even after Ultimate came out. I know, right? Where the fudge is a flight pad? I know there's one like down low, but I don't want to waste all my feathers. So let's waste all my feathers. Can I get up there? Yes. I'm gonna run out of feathers. Throwback Thursdays. What is this one?
Okay, I think it's
this is a Roblox video. Sick. Where did you even find this? I don't think that's in a playlist. Unless you just have the video saved separately. Where the fudge is the last Jiggy? I thought it was like way at the top over here. But this is the top. OML, the description. What is the description? Play this game. Fireboy 116, okay. Banjo-Kazooie. The Clockwood. I don't know where the F any of this is. Okay, so first of all, let's grab the honeycomb, which is not very helpful. This map is not very helpful. It's somewhere on this tree. Nani's house. The window above Nabbit's house. What? This? Forgot that you had to do that. Where the fudge am I gonna get a goddamn effing piece of feathers? More? Do we need more? We all know these exist. I'm pretty sure Poke and the others were like watching all like the Mario and Nick show. I'm still somewhat proud of the Mario and Nick movie, by the way. Like, obviously I made it when I was 13. Or maybe like even younger. I don't know, I think I was like 14-ish. But like, I'm still, that was definitely the highest budget video I've ever made. Because it involved like a road trip to San Francisco. Can't erase the past. No, dude, I leave these things up so people know like how much I've grown. Like people watch this and I'm like, yeah, you know, that's how, if you want to be an artist, quote unquote, then you know, you gotta make things. You know, you gotta improve. You gotta do these things. And I like being able to give people the opportunity to be like, hey, look at all this improvement that I made. I'm back. Where the fudge is the flight pad? I know there was one. Oh yeah, there it is. Not the safest way to get to it, but okay. Whatever works. I like how if you just constantly jump, then like the jumping doesn't get affected by the ice physics, and the sliding doesn't get affected by the ice physics, so I didn't even notice that this level had ice physics. Yeah, there's a flight pad right here. Yeah, cat, are you okay? I kinda have to go to the bathroom, I'm not gonna lie. But we're almost done with this game. Oh, there it is. It's only 8 comments on the Mario and Nick show. The movie? Or the one that you posted earlier? Because I'm assuming you posted one. We should all leave comments in unison. Yeah, all the honeycombs. What fudging Jiggy am I missing? Eerie, Zubba's, 6 acorns, give them that butt, plant eggs in hole, Gobi, yeah, the flower, Naughty's house, turn into a bee, fly to the highest platform of the tree. You may do this in winter using the flight pads, but make sure you have plenty of wood feathers. Did that. Summer, go inside the tree house. You can also, I think I did that. Summer, climb up the leaves, the side. Wait, am I missing a Jinjo? Ah, fudge, I'm missing a Jinjo. I'm missing 2 Jinjos? I'm missing a Jinjo in Summer. I'm missing a Jinjo in Sod. So blue on top of Mumbo's skull, and yellow at the entrance, turn left, hidden in the grass in the corner. I hate this game. God! God! Just have to remind you that that image is there every so often. Yeah, obviously, I mostly blame me not paying attention for most of this, level for missing that. Because, like, if I paused the game and I was paying attention, I would have seen that I was missing Jinjos. But, I was paying attention to the conversation, but yeah. I'm bad! We know we're not Dark Side Phil up in here. Remember, you guys know, remember Dark Side Phil? DSP? I remember I used to be a fan. Because he was the only one who did any sort of videos on Lost Planet 2. Like, he was the only one who did a complete playthrough of Lost Planet 2, and he complained the entire time. And I think I also saw a panel. Like, he was at a convention that I went to one time. But I think after that, like, yeah, no. Block dog, yeah. Block dogs, those are good times, man. I don't know why you guys are getting so much amusement off of this. I guess it's funny to be like, oh, look at this old and bad, ha ha ha. I'm like, yeah, you know, it is old and bad. Bear, win gamer pick to surprise up, boost up gamer profile. Nice, dude. I got a gamer pick. Yeah, I also hope that the things that I do now is also going to be embarrassing 10 years from now, because that's how much I've improved. You can hope. So I think we 100% of the game. Actually, there should be one Jiggy in the overworld if I'm doing everything correctly. Yeah. So yeah, we've pretty much beaten the game. We just have to get Jiggy and then beat the game. Let me check this link and not die. Video's not loading. Let's play Banjo-Kazooie Part 1. When did I do this? 2009. Yeah, that was like right after the game. Like I got an Xbox. Cause I remember I got it. Cause Banjo Nuts and Bolts came out like 2008, and I think I got it like relatively soon after Nuts and Bolts came out. Cause Nuts and Bolts convinced me to buy an Xbox. And then, like, I think the Banjo games, like, came out shortly after that, so yeah, 2009 makes sense. Hit that blocked out video has a hunger bar despite being 8 years old. That's the only thing that makes me feel old. Yeah, I remember the hunger bar was something that was added, like, relatively, like, late after I started playing it. I don't know. I should find my first Minecraft video. Cause I remember the Minecraft world I had like a weird like little like dock area. I got like a weird like house like in the ocean. I think I got it when it was like free actually. I don't remember. Actually no, I got it when it was like $6. And then ever since then I've just been grandfathered in and I have the PC version. I'm really surprised that they did, because they totally have, Minecraft totally has like enough like clout that they can totally pull off like, hey, let's buy this game again. But like no, it lets me download it on Windows 10. Speaking of which, fudging Dom still yells at me to play that and I keep forgetting. I've been busy! Can't you clearly see I had to play this game twice? Clearly busy. Bears come down to the woods tonight. Here's the last Jiggy. I mean, take your time. I'm just being a shit. Yeah, don't worry about it. We all, oh, trust me, we all know. Yeah, I did it. 900 notes, 31 Jiggies. Wait. Game total, yay. I think 24 honeycombs is the proper amount of honeycombs. How much time did I spend in the last 2 levels? Because I've been streaming for like 3.5 hours now. Click Clock Wood was 1 hour and 44 minutes, and Rusty Bucket Bay was 1 hour. Goddamn. Remember Mario Stomp humping me? What? I don't. I'll be right back. I was gonna say something, but yes, I do have the Smash 4 Battlefield background. There's no good background of the Ultimate Battlefield background, and also the "Be Right Back" text is Banjo-Kazooie font, because I found out what font it was, downloaded it, and then used it because it looks nice. It's not really that font that's like on the screen right now. It's like the title screen font, but it is like the Banjo-Kazooie font. Also, what I was actually gonna say when I got back, by the way, I'm back, right? Okay. Is should I make my YouTuber 3x3 that I was working on the other day into a video? Because like I feel like the only time that YouTubers talk about other YouTubers is either when A, they're collaborating with them, which isn't like necessarily talking about them, they're just like, hey, they're friends, so let's just do it anyway, or when they're shitting on them. So I feel like there's not a lot of videos on YouTube of talking about other YouTubers positively. So I am debating turning my YouTuber 3x3 into a like my top 6 favorite YouTuber video. But I don't know who would watch that, because I have a very random assortment of YouTubers that I watch. So I don't know who would watch that, because I have like, it's like half anime, half Smash, half speedrunning, half miscellaneous gaming. So like, I don't know exactly like who would watch that video and get something out of it. Unless people just specifically care about my opinion, which is a possibility. But you know how it goes, man. Like, people are just curious, like, okay, what's some good YouTubers according to you? You know. Anyway, I don't feel confident about the Grunny Funhouse questions, but you know, hopefully I can remember it. Again, I like this ending because I don't know, I just like the idea of ending the game with a quiz show about the game. It's really entertaining to me. I closed my effing door, right? If I don't understand, ring joy. Tootie down to cuddly toy. Cause will make you sweat, and Tootie you shall never get. Cause somewhere soon along the way, your lack of skill will make my day. Cause in the fiery pit you'll go, and I'll win the prize on the show. Step over to the square and press A to try it if you dare. Sick. Hold on. Cat, why you must you lie in the most awkward position possible? Why do you do these things to me? What did you gain from this? I'm relieved my sister isn't dead. Really hope my sister isn't. I don't exactly remember that quote, but it was like, I hope my sister's safe because I made a promise at my parents' grave that I'd protect her. Oh, she's alive. Tremendous. Again, the emotes aren't necessarily showing up for me, but they're showing up on the stream, so whatever. Do we go for all pads? Because we have to play all the crappy minigames again. Which one of these can't you slow down? Oh, in Rusty Bucket Bay. The cogs, right? Okay, I'm also gonna pull out another notepad in case I have to play a certain minigame. But I like the trivia questions, but I don't like anything else. Mumbo's Mountain! I also liked in 2E where it was like more competitive. You have to like fight against other people. Isn't this where like it references like Conquer and whatnot? Do we do all squares? I made a I promised my parents at their graves. Currently watching the Banjo-Kazooie one. I remember the Banjo-Kazooie Abridged series not being as good. Look like wood, I have no doubt. In which season is there a drought? I think that's summer, right? No, I just literally did it. I should be good at this because I just did it all, but you know, whatever. Because of all those spells, Eileen, whom at school was my best friend. Friend? Sweaty Betty, I think. See, this is not helpful at all because, like, I have to, like, read for all of it. Well, hold on, let's just read for all of it. Moldy cheese toothpaste, hair with baked beans, clothes from Witch's Warehouse, reinforced girdle, dog named Big Naka, Grunty and the Cauldron Crew band, sleeps on a pile of treasure, won the sweatiest socks, Cover on a magazine for polishing her crystal ball. Loogie flicking, fat hag high, eating a bucket of beans, rat bagels, slug stew, rat sorbet, sweaty Betty, warty girls weekly, smoothie elephant sweat, dirty undies in bedroom, eyeball flower, spotty purple undies, pastime flying, radio controlled bats, undead Ed boyfriend, baby dragon as a pet, cauldron butt, putrid parrot puke, and ghastly gray color. Like the stuff Kazooie says. Many feathers were on top. I don't know before. This is why I don't want to do the squares, all the squares, because like I'd have to do all the instant death squares. In Cluck Clock Wood, he's the king. What's the squirrels doing in spring? Nut eating? Yeah. You'd either be doing that or sleeping. Don't know where I'm going, by the way. You pick up items on the ground. Which one makes this silly sound? Eggs. Really surprised that got the big Naka thing. No, I think it's like big and Naka. I have no idea. You hear us, I can't tell. In which band do I sing so well? Cauldron Crew, I think. Each Joker card that you have got will skip one question. That's your lots. Press X to use it. You little cheats. While on square, you get cold feet. Should probably use that on this one, but whatever. It's not that hard. Yeah, it's not that hard. I've heard that sound 900 times. Probably more than that, because I've just had to play this game like 1.5 times. See the picture on my screen? Do you know where you've been? Mad Monster Mansion. We all know that level! It sounds suspiciously like the N-word. Yeah, I think that's why it's funny. The enemies don't line up to the level. Click out wood, the shaman's dumb. What useless creature do you become? Click out wood, a snail. You don't become any of these in any other level. Do I skip this? Fine, I won't. Ah! No! No! The one I wanted to avoid. Ah, I hate it. I hate it and it sucks and I hate it. No, I hate it and it sucks and I hate it. Oh my god. It's not too hard with the running shoes, actually. Why don't you cheese him out with stealing his crap? Okay, I lied. It's not that hard. Swag, 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 swag. I didn't know these doors were closed. I thought the loading zone just wasn't there. Breath of the Wild 2 plot leaked. Sure is boring around here. No. I have an idea. No. I've seen this meme. Them ZDI face link makes me so upset. Should I just do all the squares on the board? That's kind of what I'm doing anyway. I'm immediate. Well, at least I got the two worst things out of the way. Oh god, 30 seconds. Red, pink, purple. Red, pink, purple, light blue, blue. Yellow, blue. Yellow, blue. Ah! Okay. Mrs. Puff, I'm a cheater. Picture on my screen, do you know where you've been? It's the treasure level. The treasure level. This one. So you, the annotations. Do we have annotations? Do we have an annotations meme? I hated annotations. I always hated annotations. Annotations were the worst idea ever. I'm glad they're dead and never coming back. Aw, puppy dog in the rain. He has a little coat on. I love him. Aw, he fell over. Poor little puppy dog. Anyway, yeah, the only person who ever used annotations that weren't super annoying about it was Chugga Connery. It was real hard, but what's not found in the graveyard? I think ghosts are found in the graveyard, right? Yeah. They're like in the hedge maze area. Oh, hell yeah. That's not how Gobi's Peak goes. Nope, Gobi's Valley. Goddamn, dude, I hate you so much. Do you know, and can you tell, what on earth is my favorite smell? Oh, hell yeah! Putrid parrot puke. Never forgetting that. Click-clock wood, a big oak grew. Which one of these is one of that true? Squirrels outside in the winter. Leaves are largest in summer. Grass is highest in autumn. Grass is highest in... No? Ah, what the fudge is that question? What? Surrounded by sea, there's a Jinjo. Oh, god damn it. This is why I can't do all the death questions. I think... There's no black Jinjo in this game, so green or blue? Green? Dude, fudging! The whale's stomach is pretty grim, though how many hoops did you swim? Eight. Goddamn. Captain's cabin in Rusty Bay. What's on the bed duvet, I say? There's nothing. It's just blue. What? Anchors? Okay. Why did I do this? In treasure trove, you need quick legs. Which one of my nasties ate your eggs? Oh yeah, fudge. I think it was Snippet. I think they take eggs when they hurt you. I'm like... Oh yeah, you only get one chance at this card. Goddamn. Who the fuck would that? What? Some health. I like how the audience boos. Yeah, screw this, dude. We're going to the end. Across the sky, I love to glide. What's my type of broomstick do I ride? Large Master 2000. What? Super Gut Lifter Pro? Was that not in this playthrough? Don't be smart. You don't want yet. When I was small, what was my pet? It was a baby dragon. A mad vulture. A greasy warthog. Greasy warthog is my favorite answer to that I can get. This might be easy. Oh yeah, this is easy. This is not counted 100%. We're not doing it. Clinker Scavern. Yeah, we're not doing it. Well, we'll go the long way around? Sure. Because I don't want to go any question. It's the character that doesn't exist after this game. Banjo the stupid fat bear. I love it. We definitely had a lot of fun while making this. It was on the front of them was found. Oh, fudge! I guess I wasn't paying attention to that. Oh, that's bottles. What? Dude, we know this level. Why does it keep showing me pictures of Bad Monster Mansion? Where does Grunty like to sleep? Pigsty. I think Pile of Treasure was the last one I got. I think this file was Pigsty. Sleeps on a pile of treasure. Oh, that was this file too. What did I do on the cover shot? Polished crystal ball. Posed in my long jongs. Oh dear. It's a good answer. See the picture on my screen. Do you know where you're being? The treasure level. I like Bottle's voice. It's like someone pulling a straw out of a cup. Epic foreshadowing? The elusive extra honeycomb piece. Extra money. Wrong game. Dude, it's Kendrick. Why doesn't she have an insulting name for Kazooie? God damn it. You're gonna have enough golden feathers. You good. I like resource management, by the way. Kingdom Hearts has a good at that. Oh, fudge, dude. X? What the fudge? Clinker's cavern whale needed air. What did you swim through on the way down there? Sound barrier. Large key. That's one way to do it. Yeah, that's how you do it, man. Do I risk a death question to get some things? See the picture on my screen? Do you know where you're being? Swamp. Approaching sound barrier. Gotta go fast. I actually like Bubblegoo Swamp on the replay. It's better than I thought I pained it for. I still missed like something. You gave me this question twice. Hey! A monkey's just like, hey! Foggy Bears, Freezy's Clyde. How many jigsaws has he got? 3, I think, right? He gives you 2 for racing and 1 for spitting out of his mouth. Yeah. See, I don't have that bad a memory. Shut up. Yeah, you know, here's what we're gonna do. Your Joker misses out a square. Accept the test you did not dare. The picture on my screen. Do you know where you've been? I think that's the cabinet in Nubnut's house. On Freezy Peak, you have been. Which of these can't be seen? Christmas tree, Christmas present, Christmas pudding. Is Christmas pudding a thing? Guys, I need a European to answer this question. Is Christmas pudding a thing in Europe? Streaky brown! It's a good answer. Fidgy pudding. That doesn't answer my question. What's Fidgy pudding? A boss? Could be like any boss. I don't know. I think they all have the same song. Hornet Hive, I think, had a boss. It's a Christmas pudding. Okay. Apparently Christmas pudding's a thing, and I never knew. Do we want to just skip all these? Because we could do that. We could theoretically do that. We'll skip one. Electric toasters. Oh wait, what was that? Bubble Goop Swamp? Piranha Fish, I think. Let's do this. For the makers of this board, it's not fair. I want to win. How long did I beat you? Real beef, real thin. Take the prize on show. All up the winding stairs I go. You won't catch me. I've made sure. All the credit you'll now endure. Fidgy pudding is the type of Christmas pudding that was originally made with figs. Maybe baked, steamed in the oven. Cool. Which prize should we take, Kazooie? Me! I think we should take the half 50% off Spotify Premium. Or the completely valid Domino's voucher coupon. Please, can we go home now, Banjo? I've had enough adventuring for one day. Sure, let's get out of here. This dump. Domino's voucher, that actually works. Chief of ideas. I like these fake credits. More ideas. You can tell when it's getting late when things like Christmas come out in the chat. I just fucking suck at typing. Deputy keyboard tapper. I'm looking for the man, the myth, the legend. So why I'm half paying attention. I like these, Paul Big Clacker. I like the joke credits. The joke credits are great. Chris Ams. Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. You know it's getting late when Chris Ams come out in chat. Yeah, I get it. Fidgeting pudding dates back to 16th century England as possible ancestors of side pudding such as crust fig. Yeah. So it's kind of British. I don't need the grunty questions anymore. Screw this. Cartoony bits and more scribbling. I still like how it's like everyone, the credits of everyone. The credits of the characters in the game too. Anti-Diddy Kong. Where the fudge is the music composer? I need to see it. Big noisemaker. Grant Clanker Kirkcote. There we go. The only one out of this development team anyone knows. I don't know why. I think he just became like internet famous because he was like present. But you know. Shout out to everyone who made this game. Banjo, after replaying it 1.5 times, this is definitely great game. Like it's solid. I don't know, I'm debating giving it a 10. But it definitely gets a solid 9. Like a very, very solid 9. I feel like it's not, like, for a game to be a 10 out of 10, it has to be, like, infinitely replayable and basically perfect. And, like, I could replay this a lot, but not forever. And it does have some things I kind of don't like in it. But it definitely gets, like, solid 9. First playthrough is a little rough, but, you know, still, it's a fun time. Look at the rubber tree, my favorite character. Look at the toilet. The toilet comes back. The toilet and, the other thing, Gobi. 2 guy characters exist, 14-year-old girls. This is quite relevant. Because, Sarazanmai just ended, and from what I hear, it's pretty gay. I should check it out. It's also from Ikuhara, who made Penguin Drum and Revolutionary Girl Utena. And a gay bear anime, I think? like a Yuri anime that had bears in it, I think. I don't remember. I only found out that was from Ikuhara like a while after. You linked that before Anime Lover. Big Cheeses. Frank Aronot, Patty Buns, Chris Van Der Klerk. Paper Pusher. Shoutouts to the Paper Pushers. Rare additional keyboard tapping. Two guy characters exist, everyone fixed it. I like that new meme. Andy Whiplash Wilson. You barely watched it anyway. I don't know the show! It's not gonna be funny if I don't know the show! It's only funny if you know the show! That's how memes work! Why is that Jiggy still there? How long is this? I thought it was longer. I thought it was shorter, but I think it does go for like every major character. Like the Jiggy with the Jinjo spawned. That's weird. Hey man. It doesn't have like super long credits. Like they're spacing it out a lot, but like it's still a decently big development teams in here. It wasn't small, like NES credits are like there's like 3 people on the development team. NES games are basically indie games. Like definitely when it came to like 3D games, the teams like needed to get massively bigger. It's not about the show, it's the song because of memes. Fine, I'll watch it. Xbox Live, what?
Making pancakes, making pancakes. Take some bacon and put it in a pancake.
I'm getting so much enjoyment. I don't know the song either. I don't know anything. I don't know the song either. Where's my water? More bean counters. What is a bean counter? The keyboard masher's like a programmer, but like, what is dream makers? Producers, I guess? Expecting Far Boy no music outside of video games and anime. Music outside of video games, anime, and Smash Mouth. That's all I know. Actually, I know a lot of like 90s alternative rock. Like Bon Jovi, Fudging, all that stuff. Kiss. Mostly because my parents had CDs of that and played it all the time in the car. But I should get more into music, but it's difficult. It's difficult, okay? I never find an opportunity to listen to music, you know what I mean? Japanese crafting, what? What? When were Japanese people involved? I guess translation? Microsoft Banjo-Kazooie. The Microsoft Game Studio logos rare the rare logo. God damn it. I couldn't do that the whole time. Are trademarks of the Microsoft group of companies. Now they are, and they ruined it forever. I don't know why people like corn at barbecues. Barbecue corn is not. Maybe I'm just not a huge fan of corn in general. Like, corn's fine. You could put some butter on it. It's okay. But I'm like, we're having. What the hell's wrong with that tree? We're like having fun, just chilling out, eating some barbecue, and corn is not my first idea, you know? Roasted corn is pretty good, said the Ohioan. The R&B genre. Fireboy thought he was talking about Ruby and Sapphire. Listen, Ruby and Sapphire are video games that I played. didn't know it left you here. I remember in my Let's Play, I was like, okay, that's the end of the game. Go see y'all next Let's Play, like, right here. And I got, like, 100 comments. I did that specifically to get comments about it, and then I did. And I was like, it happened. I did exactly what I thought it was gonna happen. Hey, look, it's the opening cutscene level. I like areas like this where it's like, oh, hey, this is where the opening cutscene happened. So you don't have to do that 20 seconds of walking. Gahut! Hello, Lynn. You ready to see the ending of Banjo-Kazooie? It only took like a week and a half. And I originally intended it to do it in one sitting. But then it separated into 2, and then it separated into 3. Seeing as the streams could be going on for like 4 hours, maybe it was good that it was into 3 parts anyway. But I did the first 2 segments again, like offline, in like 1 3.5 hour sitting. So yeah, no. If I replay the game again, I could probably, like, in the next like 6 months, I could probably do it in 1 sitting. Look, what's this door? It's Stop and Swap. I don't know. There were a lot of theories with that door back in the Stop and Swap days. I miss the N64 crazy theories era. More specifically, Stop and Swap. So everything was about Stop and Swap. Everything was related. But his plan is rather cunning. When I'm thin, the guys will come running. If you game over, does Tootie still get kidnapped? That's what it seems like it implies. It's not over, stupid bear. See my picture over there. Yeah, you can miss 6 jiggies in the entire game, which is a lot of jiggies, actually. Actually, no, you can miss, there's like another 4 more jiggy requirements, so you can miss only like 2 jiggies in the entire game if you want to get all the secret rewards. These don't give you more, they just refill what you have, and I don't know why. It's not that much difficult to go and like grind out more stuff. I could enter the cheats. Wait, how much did that door take? So I'm curious of how many jiggies. I don't think it was 900. Yeah, and then you do 4 more jiggies. And then there's just 2 jiggies that you can get for 100%, but for no other reason. And yeah. I do like how you get double health upgrade at the very end of the game to fight the final boss. Again, it's one of those things where, like, would have been nice to have earlier, but, like, no, you wouldn't really need it anywhere else in the game. It's just nice to have here. Phew, what a disgusting smell. Oh, visitors for Dingpot. I like visitors. No wonder you get any sewer breath. What does a strange birdie thing mean? She said that we're looking for Gruntilda. Do you know where she is? I sure do, Mr. Bear. Grunty's awful, you know. She was sicking me earlier on. If you can get rid of her, I'll be free. Don't be surprised, you silly pot. Nice and hot. These things filthy clothes I've got. When I have one, you'll wash the lot. Don't worry, Dingpot. We'll sort it out if you can find us a way up there. No problem. Just splash in and I'll fire you up to the top. Up there? No way, Dingbox. Whatever he said. She said. Some people forget that Kazooie's a girl for some reason. And some people definitely don't forget. If you know what I mean. You know what I mean, guys. Anyway, I always forget that Dingpot's also in the second game. I tell her she puked in me. It was awful. Yeah, you did. You shared that fact. And now we're jumping in. You end up finding the last 4 notes in Mad Monster Mansion. They were glitched out of existence because I did the bottles thing. I did the bottles puzzle, and in the little video of the bottles puzzle, you collected the notes, and that caused them to glitch out, but not be added to my note total. But, so I just replayed the first half of the game, or the first, like, 3/4 of the game, and, it got up to this point. It wasn't that long. It took, like, 3.5 hours. I still see the fan art. By the way, this song definitely needs to be in Smash. If it's not, I'm gonna be slightly fatigued. Also, I might die. Yeah, I maxed out on everything. I forget the Dingpot's in the second game, but I think all he does is fill all your stuff. I don't think he does anything important. I'm gonna die every time. I definitely need to conserve my health, because the only way I know how to do the last part is to just tank it. And this is not tanking it. Actually, you know what? Can I just die? Rip. I hope Mr. Patch's theme is in Smash. Oh yeah, that's also a good theme. Do turbo. I had a control with the turbo button. There was a game that had secret content hidden behind a controller that they wanted you to buy because it had a turbo button for the start button, and that's how you accessed the extra content. But if you just pushed it fast enough, you could get the secret content anyway. You didn't need to buy the controller. I can't remember what game that was. I know Stop Skeletons from Fighting covered it at one point. But I can't tell you what it was. That's really hilarious. I hope some Nuts and Bolts songs are in Smash. People are also hoping for, like, things like Conker's Bad Fur Day songs to be in Smash, but I think that's a little of a far stretch. I think it's possible, because, like, theoretically, they would have the rights to those songs too, but, I don't know. It's unlikely. But if they do have rights to Conker content, then I want a Conker song and, V-Brawler outfit. Should have left that. You can also avoid that by ground pounding. Eh. Fudge! No! I would play Conker's Bad for a day. I think I played it a little bit. I watched a Let's Play of it, and I'm like, yeah, I got all about it. I got what I wanted out of this, because actually playing Conker's Bad Fur Day is kind of a nightmare, because it's all full of dumb mini games that have stupid controls. Conker's Bad Fur Day, aside from the comedy, is kind of awful. Ow. I do like the sound effects of the balloon breaking down, it's pretty great. Live and Reloaded better? I hear that Live and Reloaded is worse, but I don't know. I haven't heard a whole lot about Live and Reloaded. Every time Live and Reloaded is brought up, people just complain about really minute things like the multiplayer being worse and they replaced the pan. You know, normal things that people complain about in remakes, not like, is the game good or not? Yeah, like that. Dingpot, I'll take you to the bone zone. One didn't hit her. Okay, I almost died. I almost straight up died. Without all those refills, it would kind of suck, but again, you can just kind of grind if you really need the refills. I think it's mostly helpful if you die. I don't think it refills if you die. Yeah, no, it doesn't refill if you die. Man. I never know what direction she's gonna get knocked off in. Also just realized it's 1 a.m. Might be why words aren't working anymore. I did get up fairly early. Man. The song is hype, by the way. Don't worry about it. It's a good song. I think I had a remix of this song set as my Final Destination theme in Smash 4. I wonder if we're gonna get other remixes, because I would like a remix of this song. Man, I mistimed that. Not bad so far, Banjo. Now use your aerial skills against the old buzzard, or the fudge. I think he called Kazooie a buzzard, not Grunty. This is somehow easier than hitting the stupid snowman, because you just have to like lead your shots a little. I know I say that and I immediately miss. How do I only have like 2 feathers? Where did all my feathers go? Where did all my feathers go? I thought I got restocked. This is bad. I don't want to have to run around and collect feathers, but I think that might be what ends up happening. Unless this shot can kill her. Nope. I'm dead, by the way, because I'm too low. We too low! What the fudge? Why did you not restock my red feathers? Why is there no door to restock my red feathers? Hello? Oh, god damn it. God fudging. Damn it. Okay, now we're good. Gahut. Okay, now we're actually good. Don't know how I didn't notice my feather count being low. I'm getting really bad luck with this final fight. It's like half me being bad and just half like... half being bad, half not paying attention, and half I'm dumb. Really, if I fail this boss at all, it's usually on the last part if I don't have enough health. 3 halves? Yeah. That's how halves work, right? Listen, I got Pokemon brain. I don't have enough brain to devote to math, okay? I don't think Yish was here for the Pokemon brain rants. I don't know why I tried to hit her. No. The TLDR version of the Pokemon brain. There was a study that came out that said there's a part of your brain that lights up when you look at Pokemon. But they did the study in such a, so they're like, okay, you have a part of your brain just for Pokemon. But they did the study in such a way where that was like super biased, where like they just showed people pictures of random animals and then pictures of Pokemon, and they're like, oh hey, your brain lit up when you saw the Pokemon. How? There you go, that's how you do that. So it's probably just the part of your brain that lights up when you recognize something that you see. But you know, boomers posted that research and been like, oh, look at all these millennials that have Pokemon brain. Is it over yet? Almost! I swear I'm not dying anymore. Oh, hey, she walked into that egg. Congratulations, you played yourself. I didn't think that there was another version of this. Proof that Pokemon is satanic. The classic. I suck. I should really be conserving my health for when I actually need it during like the final part that I actually don't know how to do. Actually, that was a health bar. You know, you could dive down so harshly like that. I always never landed like that. Yeah, that beat gave me a jolt, so you can have this lightning bolt. It's not a very good rhyme, I'm sorry. There's like lightning in the background though. I think you're supposed to wait for her to stop moving, but like, you just kind of fly into her whatever if you're good at leading your shots, unlike me. God damn it. I suck at aiming this flying thing. I don't know why. Not ever. It's not over. It's not ever till the fish jumps. The real suffering comes during Tui. We're not doing Tui. Although I do appreciate Tui as a game. But you know, it's very different from this game and not a very good stream game. I can't aim. How many times do I have to hit her? No. God. I can't. I'm not gonna have a good time at the part I need the health for. What? I hit that. You have no idea how much I hit that. No idea how much I hit that, dude. Mario Odyssey's a better version of Tui. Mario Odyssey has a lot more filler content than Tui, dude. Fudging fudge. Ah, I got this. I can't aim, dude. Please be over. I got a health. Now we're gonna do Banjo's Final Smash. Get excited. Fudge. Nasty Witch speak too soon. Banjo's help Rare and Bird. Jinjo's. Oh my god. Yeah. You lost to Grunty from Banjo, just fly into her. I'm bad at flying. Okay, but consider the following. I'm bad at flying. No! I can't get up fast enough. Do I have enough health to tank the last part? It's a very high likelihood that I'm gonna die. If I'm smart about it. Yeah, if I'm smart about it, I should be good. Also, I did just realize that that's where the 4 other Jinjo come from. In the Final Smash animation, at least from what they showed. Not taking a risk on that. Again, I showed how you can avoid that without it. Hello? I'm gonna die. This is the part where I die. Oh my god. Woo! GG's! I was so I literally like almost died, dude. Live, bitch! What's up? I lived, bitch! Oh, I've never had that close of a call, Grunty. And guys, I think this playthrough has taught me that I'm not as good at Banjo-Kazooie as I thought I was. I mean, I still beat it with, like, minimal issues, but, eh. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else could be Banjo's Final Smash, but this is all I can think of. Other than like Mumbo transformation, but like there's no good Mumbo transformations. But Grunty's got just one more spell, it doesn't do anything. It's stop and swap, guys. There's a way to, there was like a thread or somewhere on some board where they were like, oh yeah, if you do this, and if you play the game in a certain way, and you do this, like, go for the Elite Four a billion times, then you can jump during that cutscene and get hit by that, and you unlock Stop and Swap. Damn, you fuck money. Deep Jinjo, I know, I like that. Just the Jinjo. So where does Smash take place in the Banjo-Kazooie timeline? Because Banjo and Kazooie have both the Kazooie and Tooie moves, but also Grunty's alive. I do hope they've people are saying they should reference nuts and bolts in their grab, like Kazooie uses the wrench to grab, and I'm like, I want a song, but I don't know if we want to go so far as to do a moveset. I don't know, man. Grunty is disconnected from the server. Can't believe Grunty's fucking dead. Also, when we found her during the board game, we didn't go, dude, it's Grunty. Why did we just stop that? Why did we just stop doing that meme? What happened to us? We used to have soul. We used to have spunk. Now we're old and washed up. Look at them melons, yeah. Melons is also related to Stop and Swap. I thought there was a more like pointy sunglasses, like Kamina sunglasses, but I think that's just like them going to the behind their ears. But they're a little Kamina sunglasses, a little. Hey, you like credits? The F is that fudging human. You know how it goes, man. These are just the characters. No, did I not unlock, do I not get stop and swap? Because I already have stop and swap? Is that how that goes? Query. Gruntling. They do kind of look like Grunty a little. Weren't there like skeleton versions of Gruntlings in Tooie? But yeah, I do like Tooie. Not gonna stream it. Cause, I don't know. There's other things I want to stream maybe. And / do. And also, I do like Tooie. Tooie's not a great stream game. It's very long and a little repetitive. It's a good, like, relax, unwind, just wander through this world and see what you can discover kind of game. But, you know, maybe listen to some podcasts while doing it. And I do think the humor in Tooie is better than this game. Just because there's more character interactions. Because most of the character interactions in this game, most of the dialogue in this game is from Grunty. And Grunty's like, okay. But, there's a lot more Kazooie quipping in Tooie. And in, Nuts and Bolts, actually, for all the problems with Nuts and Bolts actually had some pretty okay writing, too. There's not so many, like, memorable moments, but, like, while playing it, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's fine. What's Nuts and Bolts? Sometime between now and never. Because I like Nuts and Bolts as, like, a game. Like, because making the vehicles and figuring out whatever all you can do is super fun. But there is just a point in that game where it stopped becoming fun. Where you reach a wall where you're like, okay, I'm just doing the same mission over and over and over again. Just, how fast can I make my car go? That's basically the mission. How fast can you make your car go? And there's only so many variations of make car go fast that you can do. Also, the last level sucks. Not the Spiral Mountain, but like the, I don't even remember what that level's called. It's like a bunch of like tubes that are, it's like a 3D version of Bubble Poop Swamp, where it's just a bunch of like disconnected areas connected by tubes. But you know, Tooie, Nuts and Bolts is okay. Making cars and the writing in that game is good, but it does just get repetitive after a while. The ancient ones. What the fudge was that line? 5 of these rings and so will let you hang out with her at Starbucks. It's like, oh shit, that'd be nice. I lied, I just used you. What did you gain from this? I have a terrible memory. Have I ever mentioned that? Speaking of a terrible memory, this room. But, you know, I do things. I memorized a lot of Japanese so far. Like, I do have the ability to work around my weakness of terrible memory to do things. You know, just in general, I have terrible memory. Soggy. Yes, we know this. Don't worry, guys. Listen. Fireboy, listen. We know you have a terrible memory. You don't have to remind us. Oh, by the way, that. Yeah? Staring. What's this guy named Garment? Floatsome? I like how they bothered to name all the enemies. What the fudge was that Sonic enemy that was a really great name? That I, like, didn't believe was a name? Not Penguinator, it was like... I don't know, I remember having an argument about an enemy that was like a monkey enemy in Sonic 3. And I'm like, hey, did you know that monkey enemy is named this? And I got into a big fight because they're like, no, it's not named that, that's a dumb name. Not Caterpillar, it was like the monkey enemy. Coconuts? Maybe that was it. But I do remember Caterpillar. Caterpillar's good. Shoutouts to Caterpillar. Any gifts from the abridged? Not that I know of. There's not really any, like, gifable moments. Other than, like, the weird, like, CG. Ah, hey, here's Stop and Swap. I already have Stop and Swap, but let's learn about it anyway. Also appropriate that there's also bananas on that tray as well. I think that's another reason why animal mascots were so popular on the N64 PS1 era, is because trying to make humans looked awful. Like, look at Mumbo. Mumbo looks great. Even with bad graphics. Mumbo, Banjo-Kazooie, they all look great. But, like, anytime they try to make a human that's, like, looks awful, it's kind of like Toy Story. Where, like, that point in CG animation, all the humans looked awful. So they're like, well, let's just make toys. Speaking of which, Toy Story 4 is coming out. I'll probably be forced to watch it, but I have no, because Toy Story 1 and 2 are super great, and then 3 is like pretty good too, but it still has a lot of like new Pixar stuff watering it down. And it seems like Toy Story 4 is nothing but dumb Pixar stuff watering it down. So I can't imagine Toy Story 4 being good, but eh. I will be forced to watch it and report back. But Toy Story 1 and 2 definitely great movies. I'm not just saying that off in nostalgia. I watched them again recently, like 2 years ago, I think. It was like the summer before I left for like college in Japan, so it would like be like 2017. So yeah, like 2 years ago. Wow, a secret cavern. I remember this always like glitched out on emulator, and the Xbox is also having a difficult time emulating it. Also, Mumbo has like a personality in Tui. Wow. Can't even make it the jumps. Monkey Dude, that's what it was. It was Monkey Dude, and I was like, dude, that enemy's called Monkey Dude. And they're like, no, it's not. And I'm like, yes, it is. It's called Monkey Dude. It's the best. Ice key. I didn't even know this video existed, like, during most of the stop and swap speculation. Because it wasn't super relevant. It was just like, hey, these things exist. It was unlocking them that was the issue. I wonder if the same glitch happens where if he gets that... Actually, no, you need 100%, so never mind. That wouldn't happen. I was wondering if, like, this video also worked the same way as Bottle's videos, where you can make notes disappear and not come back. Which is an issue with this port specifically, because it does not have respawning, notes. Wow, how do we get to those? Mumbo not telling. Find out in Banjo-Kazooie. Nuts and bolts. God damn it. He did say Banjo-Tooie, I think, in the original. But yeah, you know how it goes, man. Fun fact about Toy Story: Andy didn't have a dad because CGI animation then was prices, or Andy didn't have a dad because he cost too much. I mean, I would believe that. It's a weird night texture. See, there's like a blue thing. What's with that blue thing? It seems like a weird, like, funnel that they made and it didn't put a top to it, and that you could see the blue sky past it. Oh, what? Excuse me? That's the Xbox port. Because in the cool thing about the Xbox ports of Banjo-Kazooie, I don't know if it's like this in Rare Replay, I should look it up, but in the Xbox 360 ports, you could get the stop and swap items in Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, and then literally transfer them over to Nuts and Bolts, and they give you like special car parts in Nuts and Bolts. It was kind of cool that they finally did something with stop and swap, even if it wasn't the intended thing. Anyway, yeah, see, that's the BRB font. See, it's not exactly the same, but it's kind of the same. Close enough. What was it intended for? It was intended to unlock stuff in Tooie. So, like, you get secret codes in Tooie, and then you'll come back to Kazooie and then input the codes and then get the stop and swap stuff, and then you stop and swap the items back over to Tooie and then you unlock stuff in Tooie. But the N64 wasn't capable, like the hardware was changed, and you couldn't switch out, the N64 didn't like hold data like they thought it would, so you couldn't do it. Like I think it was like, it held data for like 10 seconds, so you had 10 seconds to swap out the cartridges, but like a change at the last minute on the hardware changed it from like 10 seconds to like 1 second. I'm like, I could do it in 1 second. I could swap out an N64 cart in 1 second. Effing try me. But yeah, but that didn't work, so when they released Tooie, they're just like, here's the stop and swap stuff. You can just find it. Like, there's like Banjo-Kazooie carts like randomly in the wild, and you break them and get the stuff that way. And then they just unlock. They unlocked like, I forget what they unlocked. They unlocked a Jinjo in multiplayer and Dragon Kazooie and the Beak Barge, like the Banjo forward smash that they showed in the trailer. That move. Okay, you know what? We're gonna show off that move because I think I have a 100% Banjo-Tooie file. I have a 99.9% Banjo-Tooie file because a Jinjo glitched out. I don't know the cause of that glitch. I've researched it. It seems to be unique to me. Yeah, Banjo-Tooie definitely has better mini games than Banjo-Kazooie. It's got first-person shooting. It's cool stuff. I'm trying to think, like, what can I show off that they've shown so far? Because it was, like, the first-person shooting, and, yeah, I definitely have a lot of nostalgia towards this game, because I'm like, ah, yes, Banjo-Tooie, look at that, dude. I played this game so much when I was a babby. Obviously, I can look beyond the nostalgia, or, like, not even look beyond the nostalgia, just, like, my tastes have changed, and what I value in a game has changed. So even though this was like a 10 out of 10 game when I was a kid, I'm like, it's still good, but like, not that good. They have stop and swap logos. 36, 0, 89, yeah. Oh my god. Again, nostalgia, look at this. People want a Dragon Kazooie skin. How do you do the move? 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 It is remarkable how similarly this game plays to Kazooie, but this move is better. How do you move? How do you do the move? I won't tell you until Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts available now. For $14.99. That was a $60 game, my dude. Clearly, am I not hitting the same button? I don't remember. I thought it was just the same button twice. And here are the grenade eggs. They made them look more like grenades. I do wonder if you can grab the grenade, because they showed Diddy Kong grabbing it, but if Banjo could grab it, that'd be nice. I know that before Smash release, people were wondering if Pinkable could like grab his crown, and he cannot. Banjotooie moves. Feather flap, forward roll, rat-a-tap. I guess this move is also from this game, the grabbing onto ledges move. This. Press B button twice. Do I not have the move? It just says B button twice. What's a red egg do again? It's just a fire egg. It doesn't really do anything. Set him on fire. Oh yeah, you can double jump out of a Talon Trot in this game. Maybe that's why I was trying to do it earlier. I think this file's glitched. So I'm clearly missing a blue Jinjo, right? And that's the only thing I'm missing. But like when you look at the totals, 4 Jinjos, 5 Jinjos, 5 out of 5, 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 yeah. So like the totals are contradicting themselves. And then Isle of Hags 4 out of 4, so like, yeah, where the fudge am I missing a Jinjo? So that's how this file's jacked up. Are you here to deliver the Peasers? I haven't seen the 2A bridge in a while. I should. Maybe that's what I'll stop and go do now. Is there like a Jinjo that would be on the map that's not listed in the totals? Because I don't know. That's not. I don't think that's a thing. Have I not been in here? What the fudge? What did I do? This was a Let's Play file. What is wrong with me? Do I not have the stuff? We're not showing off the Brigo Bash. So apparently I don't have the eggs for it. Interact. Yeah? You see something we didn't, because I suppose it's 10 years old. Does it smell old? Throw it in the nest. Why did I not do this? How did I not do this? It was 100% Let's Play. Is this where the last Jinjo is? I'm so confused. My old Let's Plays were so bad. Everybody continued to laugh and make fun of me because my Let's Plays were so bad. Cluck, Special Eggie Award Gamer Pick. Cluck looks nice, Cluck. I like it. Amazing. And I thought eggs had birds in them. Not gamer picks. I don't know what that did in the original. Maybe that was like an extra egg. Because I think these are Kazooie eggs. Like the stop and swap Kazooie eggs. Says you were missing a Jiggy here too. What? Where? What the hell's wrong with me? Because I thought I was just missing a Jiggy from the Jinjos. Banjo-Kazooie theme. Sick. I thought I already have the Tui theme. Let's watch this cutscene every time. We're gonna do this. We're doing this. You don't know, man. This is my Tui playthrough. No chance. Rare have plans for us. Yeah, no they don't. Let me guess. Cluck? Cluck. Throw it in. Says you're missing in the totals list. Yeah, it's probably from just collecting all the Jinjos of a family. I can't imagine what else it would be. Because the Jinjos do give you a thingy. Homing eggs. Homing eggs are kind of annoying because when you're trying to like shoot a puzzle, then they can kind of get in the way. Yeah, I don't have it unlocked. And I'm unlocking it right now. Okay, this was what Stop and Swap was supposed to do. Not unlock gamer pigs, but like unlock all this other random crap. So I don't know why people made such a big deal out of it, because it wasn't gonna do anything special. It wasn't gonna give us another Banjo game. There you go. There's Brico Brash. Great forward smash. Completely useless move. It's a good pause screen. Because Banjo slamming Kazooie on the floor and then just a screenshot of that has become a meme. It's the Smash trailer anyway. Any more eggs? Maybe matches next? What? I think that's another reason why this... I think another reason why the comedy in this game's better is because, Kazooie comments on the nature of the fact that the game is a little repetitive. Jinjo is a multiplayer character. Who's Jinjo? Beak-breaking fun. How many eggs do I have? Last egg. Cool. How do you think I feel carrying them for 10 years? Oh yeah, it was only 10 years. Because Banjo-Kazooie came out in 1998, and then, this whole Xbox thing happened in 2008. But it's been 21 years now. Goddamn, dude. Is it weird? Listen, I'm gonna be one of those people. I feel old now, knowing that the Xbox is as old as the N64 was when the Xbox came out. Very special heavy egg award. Cluck, this might be useful one day. Cluck. Here we go again. Well, at least that means we'll get to see our 20th birthdays in Smash Brothers. Rare won't make the next game faster than that, but soccer I will. Maybe it's worth trying out the Log Lost Challenges DLC. Buy our DLC! There might be more stop and swap surprises. I remember that. I don't exactly remember what the Log Stop and Swap prize was, but I do remember at the end of the Logs Lost Levels DLC, which is a really bad DLC, by the way, because it was just like the test chamber with a bunch of crap in it. But at the very end, like, they were like, okay, here's the secret to Stop and Swap, and it was like, friendship is the most important thing, or some level of crap like that. It was bad. It was really bad. Yeah, my totals, I'm missing, yeah, the 10th Isle of Hags, Jiggy is definitely the Jinjo. But I'm not missing them anywhere! So who knows? Maybe if I go specifically to Jinjos. No, this just shows me this page. And I don't even know what Jinjo it is, because all the Jinjos are randomized. When does the stream end? I'm tired and hungry. Right now. There we go. That's some range, dude. Let's go. And then I was gonna show off the first-person shooting, but like it's just first-person shooting. It's from this game, y'all know. What does the sign say? Suitable eggs may be found closer to home than you think. Sick. Anyway. There's the camera. Maybe we should try out the Logs DLC for Nuts and Bolts, available for Xbox for $40. Okay, the Logs Nuts and Bolts was okay. Banjo-Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts DLC, Stop and Swap. Nuts and Bolts Stop and Swap FAQ. DLC. I just want to see what it is. Once you hatch an egg, the check mark will appear on the menu. Once the item is used, apply to Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts, as well as the Logs Lost challenge and the food plant for stop and swap. Okay, maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Because I think you just need the DLC to use the stop and swap items, and then you can get special stuff for your thingy. Oh my god, just let me close the console. Okay. Okay, whatever. Anyway, that game screen looked like a YouTube edit. Yeah, probably. The game over screen. Which is like game over and then just faded out. Whatever. Anyway, yeah. Banjo-Kazooie and Smash! Go hi! I made this too big, now I can't make it small. We're just gonna leave that on here forever. Until I can find something better to replace it with. I like how badly this is transparent. You can kind of super see through it. Anyway, yeah, that was Banjo-Kazooie. Hype for Banjo-Kazooie and Smash. Woo! Okay, bye.